Welcome back to APN Live. Today, our Lady Apaches will be taking on the Pasadena Bulldogs in a girls basketball game. I'm Bradford Yao.
And I'm Lauren Soriano.
And we will be your commentators for today's game. So Lauren, what do you think about this matchup to our crosstown rival?
Well, Pasadena is going to be a pretty tough game. The last time that we played them was at home at Pasadena, and Arcadia only lost by 1 in overtime. So our girls are looking out for revenge. Pasadena does have the size advantage, but I do think that Arcadia will be able to keep up with them, seeing that we only lost by 1 without one of our top players.
Yeah, it should be a very close game, but we have the home advantage, so maybe that will play a role in our favor this time. All right, we will be joining you for the game momentarily. Good stuff, good stuff.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
I'd like to welcome everybody to this afternoon's game. This afternoon's specifically game between Pasadena Bulldogs and your Arcadia Apaches. Pasadena is coached by Jeff Alongo, assisted by Mike Cole, the 62 in lead. Today's starter. Number 0, a senior, Mariah Kappa. Sister, a senior, number 2, Leah Kappa. Sophomore, number 1, Tanisha Moore. Sophomore, number 25, Tatiana Ayala. Freshman, number 34, Camara Peguero. Arcadia Apaches, coached by Adam Power, assisted by Seth Davis, Courtney Bonner, Tanisha Johnson, Kennedy Wiles, 2 and 6 in lead. Today's starter. Number 2, junior, Justin Correa. Number 5, junior, Michael Fultz. Number 10, senior, Melissa Gilmore. Number 1, junior, Sahana Sankmar. And number 32, senior, Kylie Turner. Today's game is being televised on ESPN and also Rowan Basket.
All right, and the game's going to be starting off with the tip-off. Sahana jumping. Oh, and Pasadena gets the tip-off. Number 1 is dribbling up the ball. Passes it off into the center. Oh, number 2 gets the ball at the wing. Pulls the ball high up and gets it to the corner. Number 2 gives it out to the wing again. Kicks it back out to number 1 with only 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Kicks it into 34 at the box, puts it up, and it's out. Ooh, 35, puts it up and misses the shot. Arcadia gets the rebound.
Seems that Arcadia is rocking with a 2-3 zone right there and seems to play out very good for the first point. Now let's see what they can do on the offense.
Swinging the ball, passes it down to Clarissa Kiyomura at the wing. Oh, and kick ball out on Pasadena.
Good sequence right there. Arcadia seems to be very patient with the ball and not forcing up any shots and just moving on the outside, which is very good when you're just trying to settle into the offense and kind of get a feel for what the opponent's defense is about.
It's great that Arcadia is pacing the game to their own pace. Clarissa Kiyomura brings up the ball, strong. Passes it out to Cassidy Cortez in the left wing. Knocks it into Michael Phillips. Kicks it out to Clarissa Kiyomura in the corner, tosses it to Sahana, and it goes in for an easy 2.
Very good shot right there. Clarissa could have taken the jump shot, but instead laid it off for the easy mid-range shot.
Looks like Arcadia is starting off with some press. Michael gets the steal. Clarissa Kiyomura dribbles up the ball, looking up. Pays the ball, drives in all the way. Passes it out to Cassidy Cortez. Cassidy Cortez shoots, and it's off. Number 34 from Pasadena gets the rebound. Number 0 gets the ball. Looks like they're slowing down the pace of the game.
Yep. 2-0 Arcadia with 6:32 left, just to update the score.
0 passes it out to 2 at the right wing. Number 2 slows down the pace, passes it to number 1. Passes to number 0 at the top and goes for the shot, and it's an easy 2.
Seems that Arcadia is allowing them to just take the jump shot. They'll live with that because the height advantage and the inside post game is just too strong, and just allowing that jump shot is a lot better.
Clarissa Kiyomura dribbles at the ball, passes it to number 2, Ashley. Ashley dribbles the ball, kicks it back out to Clarissa Kiyomura. It looks like that Arcadia is staying outside a lot and not taking the risk of driving in. Seems like the size advantage of Pasadena is really scaring Arcadia and keeping them outside the paint.
Yeah, it's hard to drive against these girls, but seems that Arcadia is just going to have to resort to taking the shots as they invite pressure because it's a 2-3 zone by Pasadena as well.
And it's out on Arcadia, going Pasadena's way. Pasadena has ball possession, and we see that Arcadia's starting up their defense pretty high at the top of the half. Number 2 gets the ball at the right wing, dribbles out the ball, swings it out to number 1. They dunk it in. Oh, and Michael Phillips get the steal, but it's out of bounds. Still going Pasadena's way.
Just unfortunate right there. That was a good steal actually, but just dribbled it on the outside boundaries, and it's still Pasadena ball with 19 seconds left in the shot clock. So they have plenty of time to orchestrate a good play.
Kicks it out to number 0 at the top. Kicks it back out to number 1. Kicks it into the corner to number 0, and the shot's out. It's going Arcadia's way. You know, although Pasadena's a lot bigger, they're not dunking it into their bigs at the bottom, which is surprising.
Yeah, Arcadia's doing a good job on the inside, just rebounding, even though there's a clear height advantage on all positions. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Kicks it out to Sahana in the corner. Sahana passes it across the court to Clarissa Kiyomura. Clarissa Kiyomura drives in, knocks it out to Michael. Michael pulls up for the easy 15-footer, and it's out.
Another
0
good
takes the
pass
ball.
right there, though. Good vision.
0 dribbles up, passes the ball to number 1 at the top with the key. Number 1 dribbles, waiting for the open person. Arcadia is doing some tough defense. Kicks it back to number 2 at the top. Swings the ball to number 0. Number 0 pulls up for the shot, and it's off. Ooh, but number 25 has a good putback with a good rebound.
Yeah, you can see that height advantage right there. Just rips it away without even jumping.
She's just so much stronger than our other players that we have to really use our bodies in order to get those rebounds.
Yeah, Arcadia has kind of a small lineup out there right now, so let's see if they could just use the outside to their advantage.
The ball is tipped out by number 34, and it's Arcadia's possession.
4:24 left in the first quarter.
Pasadena is up 4-2. Sahana takes out the ball, knocks it out to Michael. Michael's out, pulls up for the 3, and it's good with an easy swish. Easy 3 points for Arcadia, pulls up for the lead.
Yeah, nice shot right there. Seemed that Pasadena didn't know that she could make it from outside, but obviously she has range.
Watching number 34 knocks it in. Luckily, our defense was there.
Yeah, it seems that Pasadena is just trying to force it into the middle as they think they can make all their money from inside the paint, but Arcadia's positioning and great defense is preventing that thus far.
Clarissa Camilo takes the ball, drives in, but knocks it out to number 2 at the left wing. Goes for the shot, but it's off. Number 1 is driving up, kicks it out to number 0 in the corner, swings it out back to number 2. Number 2 is being heavily defended by Clarissa Kiyomura with great defense. They can't seem to get anywhere in the paint. Ooh, drives into the round, but 25 gets the ball, kicks it back out to 0. 0 goes for the 3, and it's out. 34 gets the rebound. 0 gets the ball again. Shot clock is reset. 25 gets the rebound. Oh, and it's off.
And again, they try to force it inside, and Arcadia forces the turnover and gets the ball back.
Arcadia has got a lot of grit, and you can tell that they're pushing the ball out of the key so that they can't get those easy buckets inside.
I think Arcadia is gonna, oh, that seems like a foul, but that's a big no call right there.
Pasadena drives in, ooh, and there's a push called to number 32, Kylie Turner.
But like I was saying, I think Arcadia's best bet in this for their offense is just to make it a very high tempo game. These Pasadena players are very big, they will not be able to move as quickly. Thus, they should just try to swing it faster and maybe get an open shot, or maybe even that will open up possibilities in the paint.
Annie Tran just subbed in for Cassidy Cortez. They swing it to number 0 at the left corner. 0 pulls up for a 15-footer, and it's a nice jumper. Clarissa Kimura takes up the ball, kicks it out to Annie Tran. Clarissa takes the ball, passes it to Michael. Michael goes up, and it's 2 shots for Michael. Hopefully she can sink in these free throws to get the lead again.
And in such a tight game like this, free throws are going to be a big part if Arcadia is able to come out with the win. So I think the target number is about 75% at the line if we want to win.
And she makes the first free throw, tying up the game. Ashley Long subs in for Kylie Turner. Let's see if Michael. Left. And she misses the second free throw. Looks like they have a smaller player coming in. Number 2 gets the ball. Annie Tran comes in with some heavy defense on the ball. Swings it back to number 2 in the wing. Number 2 drives in baseline. Oh, knocks it out. But Annie Tran gets the ball. Annie Tran dribbles up, passes it to Clarissa Kimura, and a missed layup. Number 0 takes the ball again. Let's see if they can slow down the pace of the game. Seems like they're going fast-paced. Number 2 gets the ball. Ooh, and fakes the pass. Annie Tran is coming in with some tough defense against the team.
Another outside shot.
Ooh, and it's good. It looks like number 0 is a great shooter and is sinking in a lot of their buckets.
If you're Arcadia, though, you'll take those outside shots instead of those inside freebies, though.
Ashley kicks it out. Oh, and it luckily is knocked into Sahana's hands. Ball is knocked out of bounds, and it's still Arcadia's possession. Number 4 is being summed in for number 25 on Pasadena.
Even though Arcadia missed that layup on that fast break, I really like the up-tempo offense that they're playing. As you can see, Pasadena struggles very hard to keep up with them.
Ooh, and there's a steal from number 34. Annie Tran just couldn't seem to get possessions. Oh, and a foul is called. I think the foul is called on number 5, Michael Phillips. And it's on the floor.
Good effort right there, though. You see the early hustle from Arcadia, and it will pay off later on in the game.
Arcadia starting their press relatively high, not yet a full court press, but they're definitely starting way above the half. See if they can trap her in the corners over there. Pasadena swings it out to the left corner, kicks it out to number 2. Number 2 gets the ball at the right wing. Number 11 gets the ball at the top, knocks it into number 34 at the free throw. Oh, number 4 gets a steal. Clarissa Kimura takes the ball, drives in, knocks it back to number 4. Ashley Long blows it for a left hand. Ooh, and it's out. Number 11 gets the ball, passes it out to number 0. and they slow down the pace of the game. Zero takes the ball and takes her time, swings it out to number 2 at the right wing. Number 11 gets the ball at the top, swings it out to number 0 at the left wing. Oh, and the shot's off. Clarissa takes the ball.
Wisely takes it
Slows down
back.
the pace of the game. Pass it to Annie Tran. Annie Tran dribbles in for a shot. Ooh, and a foul is called. Annie's going to go to the free throw line.
Good move right there. You missed 2 layups already, and just wisely just bring it back, find the open person, and get 2 free throws.
Arcadia's got to take advantage of those free throws and those free layups. They got to sink those shots in. Annie Tran for the first. And misses the first free throw. With easy shots like free throws and layups, these are something that Arcadia needs to take advantage of.
Yeah, if you want to win in a close contest match, you got to take every point that you can get.
Annie Tran sets up for the second shot.
Just in and out.
And it's in and out.
Puts Arcadia at 1 and 4 for the free throw line.
Pasadena slowing down the pace of their game apparently, but Arcadia is still having some tough defense, starting them way at the top, leaving the key
There's
wide
number
open.
0 again.
0 drives in, and 0 goes in for a nice layup. Looks like number 0 is their player that you got to watch out for.
Might have to double team them. Double team her next time coming around.
Pasadena seems to be keeping their defense within the 3-point range and not seeming to starting them up, unlike Arcadia, who's starting them way at the top of the defense. Only problem with that is that they leave their key wide open, and with such big players, it's going to be hard for them to stop them. But their speed will hopefully catch up to them. Number 11 gets the ball, swings it to number 0 at the left wing. 11 gets the ball at the top again. Clarissa Kimura with some heavy defense pressures them. Ashley Luong and Annie Tran get on the ball. 11 kicks it out to number 24. Number 24 drives baseline, goes up, and the shot is off.
Call foul on that. 2 shots. What's interesting is that Pasadena, with 18 seconds now, they had a chance to go 2 for 1, but instead they try to take their time and take a good shot and end up with 2 free throws.
Let's see if Pasadena's free throw game is any luckier than Arcadia.
First one's off.
Number 0 is being pulled out and subbed in for number 1, with only 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Number 24, let's see if she can get the second free throw in. And the shot is in and out.
Well, but they get the rebound.
Arcadia gets the rebound. Ashley Long slows down the pace of the game. Annie Tran gets the ball. Ooh, looks like they're doing a full court press. Ooh, number 1 gets called for a foul. Looks like she knows that she shouldn't have made that call.
And with 12 seconds left, this is plenty of time for Arcadia to get a good quality look right here. They could just move the ball around, maybe try to find an open 3-pointer, as they seem to be good shooters.
Annie drives in, goes in all the way, drives all the way in. Ooh, and the shot is in and out. Number 4 gets the ball, 5 gets the ball, dribbles up. They stop her right at the top of the half. And there's no close shot.
And that concludes the first quarter. 10-6, Arcadia is down to Pasadena. But it could easily have been 12-6 if Arcadia had finished those layups.
What do you think about the pace of this game so far?
I think this pace is perfect for Arcadia. I mean, matching the being fast and going down, booming down the court makes Pasadena more tired, and since they are the bigger team, they can't keep up. But Arcadia just needs to finish their shots, and they'll be more than fine.
Arcadia's definitely got to finish those shots. They have a lot of free opportunities, seeing that they're so much faster than the Pasadena team. The Pasadena team, they have some good players, but their shots are definitely sinking in. So Arcadia, the only way that they can really catch up to that, besides their amazing defense so far, is that they need to be making their own shots.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're Arcadia, you keep doing what you do on the defense. You live with the outside shots from number 0, and just try to prevent those inside shots from second chance rebounds, and Arcadia should be fine. Definitely. It's a very close game, and anything can still go.
Yeah, definitely. Arcadia's defensive game is really impressive, especially against considering how big this team is. Annie Tran brings up the ball, kicks it into Sahana at the top of the free throw. Michael swung it out to number Clarissa Kimura. Annie takes up the ball, knocks it to Sahana. Sahana pulls up for a shot, and it's in and out. Number 11, Sahana gets the rebound. Sahana's putting up a big fight against number 4.
Jump ball possession, Pasadena. But again, even though Arcadia does not have the height advantage, they are able to get those rebounds and fight, which I really like, and it will pay off later in the game.
Arcadia starts the defense really high at the top, swings it out to 24 at the corner. Push foul called on number 4, Ashley Luong. Fouls like this might hurt us in the end. Number 5 takes out the ball for Pasadena. Kicks it out to number 0 at the
That's a shot
corner.
by number 0.
And the shot is good again.
That's the one shooter you need to keep note of. I mean, even if you give her a little bit of space, she'll pull it. She's feeling it tonight.
22 swings it out to Sahana. Sahana kicks it out to Clarissa in the corner. Clarissa goes for the shot and it's off. Ashley Luong seems to be fighting on the floor for the ball. Arcadia's offensive line is seeming to get a little bit sloppy. Seeing that they're fighting on the floor for the ball. Annie Tran has some amazing defense so far as she's been in the game only a couple minutes.
You see number 0 is just wide open right there. But Arcadia
Ashley
gets a
Luong
steal.
takes the ball, number 4, passes it to Annie Tran. Annie Tran kicks it to Sahana and it's off. Arcadia is losing their pacing of the game. They used to be able to slow it down during possessions, but it just seems like that they're not really slowing it down anymore, just going fast-paced. Problem like this is that it can make them lose control and just tire them out instead of the other team.
Yeah, that is the disadvantage of going fast-paced. Maybe taking it a little bit slow in when you get the steal and getting that quality look may be better than just bombing down and...
But today, it looks like we have a large student section supporting our team, so hopefully that sort of motivation will bring our team.
Another steal right there.
Another steal by number 0. Number 0 is going to have amazing stats by the end of tonight. Number 0 gets the ball, passes it out to the left wing. Number 5 goes for the shot, and it's a pretty 3. Number 5 takes out the ball.
That's another 3 ball right there, but it's wide open and in rhythm, so there's no surprise there. 16-6 Arcadia down with 6 minutes left. Let's see if they can come back.
Passes it out to Clarissa Kiyomura. Clarissa Kiyomura is controlling the pace of the game again, hopefully regaining control of the ball. Number 22, Annie Tran gets the ball at the left, tries to drive in. Let's see if she can make a shot. Ooh, kicks it out to Ashley Luong in the corner. Ooh, and the shot is long. Pasadena gets possession of the ball again and slowing it down.
Yeah, if you're Pasadena, you don't need to go fast at all. I mean, you have the lead, and you can dictate what goes.
Kicks it out to
There's
0 again. 0 gets the ball. 0 kicks it out to number 11. Kicks it back number 0 at the right wing. Number 0 kicks it into number 24, but Ashley Luong has good hands and knocks the ball out. Kicks it to number 11 at the corner. Ooh, Michael Phillips is a great possession. Cassidy Cortez subs in for Annie Tran. Annie has been doing some amazing defense.
I'm actually kind of surprised Pasadena hasn't been using their height advantage in the paint so far. It's just mostly been number 0 and outside shots like that.
Arcadia has some really strong defenders in the paint. Even though that they're a lot smaller, they just seem to have the right body positioning to push anyone out. Oh, and the ball is knocked out and is going Pasadena's way. The score is 6-16. Arcadia is down. And it's the second quarter with only 5 minutes left. Arcadia is starting their defense relatively high. Hopefully that's not the reason why they keep going down. Swings it to number 5. Number 5 dribbles in, kicks it out to number 4 at the corner. Number 4 kicks it out to number 24. Looks like their bigs are under 3 range. Ooh, and there's a foul called.
You'll take the foul instead of the free points right there. Make her earn at the line. Let's see if we can go 1 or 2 or maybe even 0 for 2.
Arcadia's bigs, number 5, Michael Phillips, is doing some great defense. Although the ball is not getting into the paint at all because she's just so intimidating that they can't even knock it into their players in the paint, even though they're so much bigger. So big props to her. And the second free throw is in. Ooh, it looks like Pasadena's starting to press the ball. Not too heavy.
Doing the full court press right there, trying to create even more turnovers.
Pass it back to Michael. Clarissa Kimura gets the ball, drives right, kicks it out to Ashley Long for the corner shot, and the shot is off. Number 24 gets the rebound, passes it to number 11. Pasadena is really controlling the pace of this game this quarter.
Yeah.
If Arcadia really wants to pass anything, they need to be able to control the pace.
Yeah, it seems like Arcadia has gone cold. They haven't scored all quarter in the last 4 minutes, and their defense has been holding up, at least for this possession.
No one went for the rebound
But
there.
they need a rebound, and they finally do get it.
Michael Phillips finally gets the rebound after a crazy juggle for possession. Clarissa Kimura gets the ball, burns past the defense, kicks it out to number 11, who passes it to number 2. Oh, and the shot is long. Pasadena regains the ball. 11 pulls up, heavily contested.
Seems like Pasadena is taking their time, trying to burn off a little bit of clock.
Michael Phillips heavy on number 4. Number 0 is defended by Sahana. Ooh.
Oh.
And number 4
Good
gets
move,
around.
but Arcadia catches a break there.
Cassidy gets the ball. Knocks it into Sahana at the block. And she sinks in the easy too.
That breaks a drought right there for Arcadia. Stops a 7-0 run by the Bulldogs in this quarter.
And timeout from Pasadena. 30-second timeout. Once I think Arcadia figures out how to repace the game to their own speed, I think that they'll have a lot more luck with this game.
Yeah, definitely, because most of their shots right now are just either rushed or they take too much time with it and they just chuck something up at the end. So, I mean, as long as they're able to get their offensive sets in, they'll be fine.
Arcadia could really control the first quarter, so I'm hoping that after this quarter they'll realize what's going on. They got to slow the game down to their own speed. They can't be going so crazy as to what Pasadena is doing. Pasadena is doing really great at pacing their own game, but if Arcadia once again inspired, hopefully the student section will hype them up. Pasadena gets the ball out of the timeout. 0 takes out the ball. Number 1 gets the ball at the top, passes it in to number 0, who goes in, but luckily loses her balance. Number 0 gets the ball, but Sahana's playing great defense on her.
Good defense right there to shut down number 0.
Arcadia's playing some great defense. They won't let Pasadena get in the paint.
But they get another offensive rebound.
Arcadia's got to get those rebounds if they're going to keep them out of the paint. Sahana gets on top of her, but 0 burns her and goes in for a nice floater. Clarissa Kimura gets the ball.
Seems like number 0 is their shot maker. Just give her the ball, and she'll make a move, and she'll get you the points.
Clarissa kicks it out to number 2. Kylie Turner gets the ball, passes it to Clarissa. Clarissa goes in for a floater, and has an awesome floater against the baseline. Number 4 gets the ball, passes it out to number 1. Number 1 slowing down the pace of the game. Arcadia, there's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Arcadia only down by 9 in the second quarter. Pasadena takes up the ball. There's Kimura playing great defense. Sahana is seeming to play some good defense as well. Looks like Arcadia is going with a man defense now. Number 4 goes in for the ball. And it's off. But number 2 out rebounds Sahana. Number 5 gets the ball, kicks it out to number 1. Number 1 pulls up for a long 3, and it's off. And the jump is called.
Possession arrow to Arcadia this time.
Cassidy Cortez fought for that possession. It's good that she didn't give in to the 2 Pasadenas who were fighting for the ball too.
With 1:50 left, I think Arcadia needs to cut this deficit to about 5, and then we will be fine.
Cassidy passes it to Kylie. Kylie passes it to Sahana. Sahana pulls in for about a 10-footer. And it's a pretty shot in. Sahana's got great range. Although she is strong in the paint, you can tell that she can make her mid-range shots as well.
Very versatile player. She can go inside, she can take the mid-range, maybe even take a 3, who knows?
Looks like Arcadia is doing a man defense. Cassidy on number 5. Kylie Turner on number 0. Kylie is known as one of the best defenders on our team, so it's good that they have her on number 0. 1 tosses it into number 4, see if she can get around her players, but Sahana's just so long and Michael is just so strong that they can't get around her. But they just can't seem to be grabbing those rebounds. Arcadia is definitely keeping Pasadena out from scoring in the paint, but just seems like they're not grabbing those
Yeah,
rebounds.
very good defense. I mean, all they need to do is just maybe box out better, and they can get more rebounds and ultimately more possessions.
And the call is a hold. I don't know against who yet. Sahana's called a hold foul. Ashley Long subs in for Sahana. We can't have players like Sahana be in foul trouble. She's a really important asset to the team, seeing that she's so tall. Michael Phillips guarding Michael.
Going inside with number 0 and
Zero
just that
sinks in
soft
another
touch.
shot. She just has a great range of her skills. Clarissa dribbles up the ball, drives in left, kicks it out to Ashley. Ashley brings it around, kicks it to Michael. Michael can't seem to grab it in the block. Passes it out to Cassidy. Oh, but the ball is knocked out by Pasadena. Cassidy regains bounds. Oh, and she steps out of bounds, and it's going Pasadena's way. There's only about 40 seconds left in this quarter, and Arcadia is still down by 9.
Yeah.
12-21.
Look for Pasadena to maybe get a 2-for-1 with 39 seconds. They can easily get a shot, maybe to number 0.
Number 0 gets the ball again. Kylie's got to pressure her so she don't make those shots. Oh, but number 0 is hot. Her shots are so wet.
Yeah, she is red hot right now. I believe she has more than half of the points for Pasadena.
Clarissa Kiyomura takes the ball, and she gets trapped at the corner. Ooh, but Michael Phillips goes in for a nice left-handed layup. The school spirit is insane. We have a huge student crowd. Hopefully that inspires the girls in the second half. Clarissa Kiyomura setting a good defense. There's a screen coming on number 4. Oh, luckily Clarissa Kiyomura gets around. Ooh, and the ball is lost. See who gets it. Ashley Luong gets possession. Karen Chris seems to grab the ball, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. And that's the end of the first half.
Pasadena up 24-14.
Arcadia is only down by 10, but I don't think that this game is over yet.
Yeah, definitely. If Arcadia can just hone those turnovers, get quality looks, and keep up the intensity and shut down number 0, I think they're very much in this game, actually.
Arcadia just needs to warm up those shots during the halftime. You can tell that their shots aren't going in too well, but hopefully during this halftime they can regain and reestablish. Something that Arcadia is doing really well is their defense. Okay.
And what a first half of action. Although Arcadia is down 10, there's a lot of positives to take from this first half. What do you think, Lauren?
I'm thinking that Arcadia has amazing defense today. Players like Annie Tran, Sahana, Michael Phillips, and Kylie are really stepping up with their defense. Although that Pasadena's a lot larger, they're not getting a lot of looks in the paint. That's because players like Kylie, Michael, and Sahana are really strong and really tough at blocking their shots, that they can't even get the shots out to them. Only problem is they have players like number 0 who just seems to be making every single one of her shots.
Yeah, is there anything that we should do to have a different defensive mindset against number 0 in the second half?
Arcadia can try for a box and 1, but traditionally a box and 1 is really tough when you have players who are as big as they are.
All right, we'll see you guys in the second half.
All right, as we look at these replays, as you can tell, Michael Phillips is really huge and is getting those good blocks against number 4.
Yeah, just number 0 is just red hot right now. I mean, she has probably 8 of the last points of Pasadena.
Number 0, she's a senior and she plays small forward. Her name is Mariah Cathcart. You can tell that she has definitely worked her way and has earned her place on this team.
Yeah, definitely. You can see her leadership. You can see the confidence in her shot. We thought that Pasadena would be more of an interior team and just looking to go in the paint, but she just adds that different dimension that very deadly, very, very deadly.
And it looks like that Pep is having performances at the halftime. It's great to see all the school spirit happening.
And after this match, there will be a game with the same Pasadena team, but it will be for the guys, so make sure to stay tuned with that. Some guys to look out for will be number 11, William Wang, number 24, Jared San Jose, number 15, Jae Yoon, and yeah, it's just going to be a real high-intensity game for another rival game.
Looks like Pasadena is pretty tall too for the boys team, but we do have our own set of height with the players like Chris Garcia, William Wang, serving height. And the second half has started. Number 2 gets the ball. Ooh, looks like Annie is playing some tough defense that they're confusing the players. Clarissa Kiyomura is up on number 2. Kylie's really denying number 0. Kylie's really getting up on her. It's a good thing that they have Kylie guarding number 0. Kylie's a really good defender. Annie Tran defending number 1. Pasadena, ooh.
Good steal right there.
The ball to Michael Phillips. Michael Phillips dribbles up.
Don't go too
goes
fast
for the
though.
left, ooh, but knocks it out to Annie. Annie posts up, but passes it out to Clarissa. Clarissa gets the ball, passes it to Annie. Annie gets the ball, gets it back to Clarissa. Clarissa's in the right wing, passes to Annie at the top. Annie dribbles in, passes it to Clarissa.
That's a good look.
And the shot is a little short. Annie gets the rebound again.
And that's a foul right there. And this time Arcadia gets the offensive rebound for a change. And hopefully this is a good sign of things to come for this quarter.
Arcadia's taking it out at the top of the block. Run their play, see if they can get anyone open. Ooh, looks like their defenders who they usually get open are being heavily contested. Clarissa gets the ball at the left wing, passes it to Annie Tran. Annie Tran drives in, goes for a shot at the free throw, but it's off. Oh, and the foul is called. I think Sahana will be going in for 2 free throws.
Sycamore shooting 2.
Hopefully she can make both of these. These would be absolutely huge because we are 1 for 4 at the charity stripe. So the target goal was 75%. So let's see if Arcadia can build up back to that.
They got to take these free throws as the blessings that they are. Pasadena's really big, so Sahana sinks in a pretty free throw. Oh, and it seems like Clarissa and Annie are going to be the ones down at the bottom, even though there are smaller players. Something strategic from Coach Adam Conover.
Maybe they'll try to go for a steal. Maybe they get the rebound, who knows?
Sahana shoots the shot, and it's off. Seems like they didn't really bother to get that rebound, though. Number 2 gets the ball. Oh, they set up a little bit of press. Number 1 is guarded by Annie Tran. Annie Tran is really forcing number 1. Number 2 gets the ball. Clarissa Kimura guards number 2, and Annie Tran knocks the ball out. Annie has some great hustle so
Good
far.
hands right there. I like the energy.
Arcadia is starting off pretty well for only a couple minutes into this game. Passes out to number 0. Number 0 gets the ball again. Kylie's playing some tough defense on her.
Some ISO ball right there.
And that was
Good
a lazy
defense.
shot, and it's off. Sahana blocks number 25 from the back, and Sahana puts her hands up. Oh, but 25 gets the shot in.
Just uses that strength to muscle her way in for the easy layup, but good defense, especially on number 0. As long as we can contain her, we should be fine.
Number 22 for the shot, and it's off.
Good
Sahana
steal
gets the
by
ball
Sahana.
again. Holds the ball, passes it out to Annie. Annie dribbles in to the elbow. Clarissa resets the game. Clarissa's great at pacing the game to her speed. If she keeps this up, looks like number 1 is going for some interesting defensive strategies. Passes to
good
Michael.
pass.
Michael goes in. Oh, but the shot is off. Clarissa Kiyomura with a great look, though. Number 2 with the ball. Number 1 with the ball. Number 1 dribbles up, passes it in, looks in. Ooh, but the pass is long.
Yeah, again, the layups are just killing Arcadia. What a great pass by Clarissa, but just couldn't finish. You just need to make sure and focus because layups aren't a given in a game like this.
Arcadia has a lot of opportunities with those steals. They got to finish those shots. Annie Tran gets the ball, dribbles right, drives in, goes in for a floater, and it's in! Annie Tran is fearless going against players as big as 25, who's basically double her size. Number 1 dribbles up the ball. Number 0 has rarely gotten any touch of the ball this quarter so far. Kylie Turner is playing some amazing defense, is making sure that she doesn't get possession. Number 0 gets the ball again. Kylie's defending her. Ooh, with the ball, 0 gets it in the corner. Oh, and it's push.
Very good defense, though. She's just struggling even to get her hands on the ball right now. 5:19 left. Patsy's down by 9. Cut it into a single-digit deficit.
Pasadena's taking out the ball. Passes it in the corner. Ooh, and a foul is called on the floor on Annie Tran. Annie has been doing amazing defense, so it'd be hard to lose her if she fouls out.
Seems like the fouls are racking in for Arcadia now.
It's going to be tough if Arcadia gets into the bonus. That'll be a
Good
way
steal
for
right
Pasadena.
there.
Ooh, Annie gets the ball, drives all the way. Oh, hesitates, pulls up, ooh, passes it out, but Kylie can't grab possession.
Maybe
Number
should
one
have
gets
taken
the
that a
ball.
bit slower, but it's okay.
Arcadia's really got to start making eye contact before they make those risky passes, because it seems like they all have their own idea about where the ball is going to be going. Number 2 gets the ball, sister of number 0, actually. Number 2 dribbles, passes it out to number 1. Annie Tran guarding number 1. Number 0 gets it in, ooh, but knocks it back out to number 25. 25 is out of place and way at the 3-point line. Number 4 gets the ball. Number 0 is switched out with defense with Michael Phillips. And the shot goes in.
Tough shot. You'll live with that. Could have been an and one, arguably. But
Arcadia's looking a little defeated, but hopefully that doesn't continue for the rest of the game. Easy shots like that just need to be defended. Annie dribbles in, hesitates, but then kicks it out to Michael. Michael goes for the shot at the free throw, but misses. Annie pulls in. Oh, the shot is off, but Annie has some great looks, getting rebounds that are unexpected.
And it stays with Arcadia with a foul on number 0. Maybe a potential strategy is to get her into foul trouble, take her out of the game.
That could be one way they get her out. But Kylie is doing some amazing defense, and she's not getting any easy possessions anymore. Can't see anyone open. Oh, and gets it to Clarissa. Clarissa's at the left wing, passes it to Annie at the top. Annie drives in for a floater, and it's off. Annie has been getting some amazing looks for herself. If only she finishes those shots, she can be making huge points for her.
Seems that whenever Arcadia drives in, all the defenders inside the paint collapse and just go for the contest. So maybe
they can kick it out instead.
They would kick
for
it out
some good
instead.
shots.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Number 1 gets the ball at the top. Patiently holds the ball. 25 is way out of range and is all the way at the 3. Knocks it into 4, and 4 goes for an easy shot at the block and makes it in. Looks like Pasadena has really good ball distribution this game. Annie has the ball at the right wing, dribbles the ball, passes it out to Clarissa at the left wing. Clarissa passes it down to Michael in the left corner, goes in for a shot, and it hits the backboard and is off. Annie gets the ball, and a foul is called. Annie is being taken out by Ashley Luong, number 4. Sahana's taking the ball out. Hopefully Ashley can keep up Annie's tough defense against the defenders that make Pasadena a little bit antsy on their feet. Clarissa gets the ball at the top, drives left, pulls up for a floater, and the shot's off. That was a great
Nothing
look, though.
just getting in for Arcadia. But here's number 0.
Number 0 gets the ball again, passes it in, kicks it into number 4. Ooh, and a foul is called. She's going to the free throw line.
You'll take the foul over the layup, though, so can't complain. Let's see if Pasadena can earn it at the charity stripe. They're 0 for 2 for today's game.
Let's see if number 4 can sink these shots in. She's a big, and traditionally bigs don't have the best free throw reputation. And the first one is off. Number 0 seems to be holding up the free throws. Number 4 is going to be shooting it. Let's see if they can get this rebound. And the shot's good. Michael Phillips gets the ball, passes it to Clarissa Kiyomura. Clarissa passes it to Ashley Long at the right wing.
Timeout, Apache.
And Apaches call a timeout.
Good call with 3:03 left, down 14. This is do or die right now. Arcadia needs a run to cut it into single deficits before the 8-minute fourth quarter.
It looked like Arcadia had a really hopeful run at the beginning, but they lost their momentum after being seemingly defeated after a couple of Pasadena's easy shots.
Yeah.
But they can't be defeated so easily. Their defense game is still very impressive, but every time that they get disappointed that a shot is made on them, you can tell that they're letting more easy shots sink in.
I think Arcadia might need to try something different with the offense. Instead of going for the layups, which they have been very not that good today, they should maybe try for the 3. Maybe try to get someone hot like Ashley or maybe Clarissa.
Arcadia, their offensive game has been very individual. They haven't been really swinging it around to get the open shots, but rather individuals are making their own shots for themselves. While that can be helpful, the shots just aren't sinking in. So hopefully if they swing the ball around to get those open shots by moving the defenders and getting them confused, that can get better shots for the team. Plus, it helps unite the team and gives you a really good vibe when you know that your whole team is working together to get those shots. Arcadia has the ball. Ashley Long taking it out. Ashley passes it out to Clarissa. Ashley gets the ball, swings it to Clarissa. Ooh, and the ball is stolen. Clarissa falls to the floor. Hopefully she's still okay. Sahana helps her up, and she's all right.
Big card foul right there.
Foul's called on number 1 from Pasadena. Looks like she's pretty tough.
You can see the physicality play a part right there for Pasadena. But let's see if Arcadia
can keep
can
up.
get a set play from this.
Clarissa gets the ball. Number 1 seems to be really frustrated that she was even called the free throw. Sahana goes for a shot at the elbow, but it doesn't go in. Oh, and the pass is stolen by number 4. Kylie's got to give those stronger passes or they're going to be taken by bigs like number 4. Number 1 dribbling up the ball. Clarissa Kimura defending her. Number 4 gets the ball at the top. Sees her try to get a look at Zero, but Zero is being pretty heavily defended by Kylie. Kylie, 25 passes it into number 4 at the corner, but the shot is off, but the foul is called. If Arcadia gets into foul trouble, then they're just going to take the L for this. Although Pasadena isn't sinking in their free throws, if they get into the bonus, Arcadia is going to lose a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, every time you touch Pasadena, they'll look to just draw the foul, and two shots every time, even if they go, say, 50%, that guarantees at least 1 point per possession.
Seems like number 4 is about 50-50 for her free throws today. Let's see if she can make her second one, as she has traditionally been for the past couple times she's been on the line. Let's see if number 4 can make the shot. And it's off.
Out, but they get the
25
offensive
gets the rebound. Number 4 gets the ball, passes it to number 1. Number 1 drives in across Michael. Oh, and a foul is called again on Arcadia. Arcadia has really got to start setting their feet and just putting their hands up. Looks like Sahana's talking to the ref, maybe complaining about bigger players.
Yeah, not much you could do there. That was a good contest, but maybe a little bit more on the physical side, but shouldn't really warrant a foul.
Number 1 misses the first free throw. Didn't seem to give herself time to warm up to that shot. Number 1 for the second shot. Shoots. And it's off. Ooh, Sahana's on the floor.
So finally a call goes Arcadia's way after about 3 fouls in a row for Pasadena.
Arcadia's getting possession, but it looks like there's an obvious press now. Arcadia has really got to pick up the pace because it looks like Pasadena is coming in hot. Clarissa gets the ball, swings it to Ashley Long. Ashley Long drives in left, passes it to Kylie at the top, passes it to Michael. Michael kicks it up back out to number 4. Sahana pulls in for a mid-range shot, and it's off. Number 25. Oh, and a foul is called.
Didn't see much contact there. She just fell over, but refs give another foul for that.
Sahana's 4 fouls. That's really dangerous considering that it's only the third quarter. They're really going to need her in the fourth quarter or Pasadena's just going to take it off.
Yeah, she needs to be careful or else she'll get fouled out. And she, quite frankly, has been our biggest offensive threat. She can hit the mid-range and inside, so losing her would be a big loss.
Number 25 just seems to be knocking her over just with her physical strength. It's hard for Sahana to use just her height to get around her. Oh, and Sahana's knocked to the floor again. I've seen this in a lot of games before. Sahana's really tall, but she's really thin, so she's got to use her height to her advantage. But she is really strong and fights against those other players. Clarissa gets the ball and can't seem to get around number 1. Sahana sets a screen and Clarissa's trapped. Passes it to Sahana. Sahana goes for the shot, and it's pretty with a nice 2.
There we go.
Oh, number 1's on the floor was seen for no reason. 25 gets the ball. Now, when 25
There's
gets
a steal right there.
Oh, Clarissa gets one. Number 1 seems to be getting really rough. And
yeah, very physical players. This is not the first time she's done something like this.
Clarissa has been on the floor a couple times, and all seems been up to number 1. Looks like Clarissa Kiyomura is not getting up alone.
That would be a huge loss. And that was a very, very reckless dive and quite frankly very dangerous. I hope Clarissa's okay.
Oh, but it looks like Apaches are in the bonus.
That is a huge help right there.
It's really tough to lose a player as important like Clarissa Kiyomura, especially during this crucial time.
Yeah, she's the...
Although Clarissa hasn't had too many looks, she has been really helping control the pace of the game. As the lead point guard, seeing that Ashley Sue is out, Clarissa is a super important and crucial asset to this team.
Yeah, she's the distributor, and I guess the offense stems from her. I mean, she's just... all of the great passes, all of the good assists you've seen are just from her.
And Clarissa gets up. Hopefully, she'll be able to recover quickly and get back by the fourth quarter. But it looks like she's getting off the court with a little limp. Maybe rest for the next 1 minute left in the third quarter and get back. Cassidy Cortez is going to sub in. Looks like Pasadena hasn't been subbing too much. Not too many players.
Yeah, it seems that number 0 has just been on the floor the entire game almost. She has like a relentless motor, but...
Number 1 has been subbed out, the one who fouled Clarissa. I think that's pretty good because number 1 has shown obvious frustration with the fouls that she's been called, even though I see that they're rather fair. Cassidy will be taking the free throws for Clarissa since they're in the bonus, so it's 1-1. And the shot,
it's a 1-and-1 and
it's off.
It's off.
25 gets the defensive rebound. Number 2 gets the ball. Nia Cathcart. Nia dribbles, heavily defended by Kylie Turner. Kylie Turner drives. Oh, kicks it out to number 11. Number 11 takes the ball, passes it to number 4 at the top of the key. Number 4 dribbles and gets around. Ooh, and goes up for a shot, and it's in. Number 4 really takes advantage of her size and pushes these girls and just goes in for the nice, easy buckets. Cassidy gets the ball, swings it to Ashley. Ashley swings the ball, swings it to Sahana. Sahana passes it and dukes it into Kylie, and Kylie sinks in a nice shot on the...
Seems that Arcadia is getting the flow of offense right now. They're moving the ball better, and shots are falling in. They just gotta...
Hopefully if Arcadia keeps up the flow of the ball, they can get back in the fourth quarter. 0 drives in, pulls up. Oh, and misses her shot. 25 gets the ball and knocks it out. Oh, and Michael Phillips gets the defense. Seems like there's a lot of grit on Pasadena's side. Kylie and 2 look like that they're talking.
I like the energy from Kylie Turner. I mean, the defense, she's completely shut out number 0, and she's getting her frustrated right now.
Kylie, Arcadia is in the bonus, so I think that Kylie is going to be doing the 1-on-1 free throws. Hopefully she sinks those in. You can tell that Kylie is really frustrating the people that she defends and the people who defend her. Hopefully with something like this, she can pull Pasadena to lose their focus and hopefully pull this up. Kylie goes in for the 1-on-1 free throw and is short. Number 24 gets the rebound and swings around. Passes it to number 5. Number 5 takes it up, swings it out to number 24 at the left wing. 24 drives in. Ooh! And it's an offensive foul on number 24. Arcadia is being really impressive with their defensive game. If they can finish these free throws.
It takes a lot of guts to take a charge with the Pasadena player just running full speed at you, but Arcadia girls did it.
Only 5 seconds left in the game in the third quarter. Ashley Long takes the ball, passes it. Oh, but it's stolen by number 24. Sahana blocks the shot. The score currently is Pasadena 33, Arcadia 21. This has been a very tough quarter. Although we've seen some really promising defense by Arcadia, it just looks like their offense game isn't pulling through.
Yeah, much better compared to the second quarter we saw. As you can see some replays right here, there's a lot more, I don't know.
Arcadia has just been really doing well with defending players like number 0 and number 2 who are doing amazing during the first half, but seem to be shut down here. Only problem is as they shut down players like number 0 at the top of the half, you can tell that players like number 25 and 24, who are much bigger, are the ones now getting the looks.
Yeah.
So Arcadia has to figure out how to stop both. If they can stop their top and they can also stop the people on the block, Arcadia has a more promising aspect to the game.
Yeah, it seems like they shut the outside game down with all the shots, but they just got to work on interior rebounding and free throws, and this will be a close contest all the way to the end, as Arcadia is in the bonus.
Arcadia is in the bonus, but Arcadia almost might force Pasadena to be in the bonus. Clarissa Kiyomura is back in the game. Sahana kicks it into Clarissa, and Clarissa ends up on the floor again. Pasadena is picking up their defensive game, but however, they're looking a little rough with it. While Arcadia has a lot more grace and a lot more composure with their defense, it seems to me that Pasadena's defense is getting a lot more gritty and dirty.
And we're gonna see Arcadia in the double bonus now.
Ooh,
So this is gonna
Clarissa sinks in the first free throw.
this might change the offensive scheme of Arcadia, as they're just gonna try to go in and draw the foul every single time.
The game is now cut to an 11-point deficit, and Clarissa makes the second free throw. Clarissa has a really pretty free throw shot. Number 0 gets the ball. It looks like Arcadia is going back to their defensive strategy that they did in the first quarter, the first half actually. However, that might be a problem for them when having their outsides. Although their bigs might be able to shut them down. Ashley Luong gets the ball, dribbles around. Oh, loses possession, but luckily passes it back to Clarissa. Clarissa gets the ball and slows down the pace of the game.
Risky pass right there, but that pays off. Let's see if Arcadia can get.
And
they are back to the line again.
Number 4 is called for a push. Looks like Pasadena is getting really sloppy with their defense, and if they keep this up, Arcadia is going to be on the free throw line all day. Hopefully, they'll be able to sink all their shots. I mean, they're free throws, so these are free opportunities for us to catch up. Michael's first free throw is in and out.
Yeah, free throws are the best way to get back into this game. But let's see if Arcadia can capitalize, as they haven't been too good at the line today.
And Michael sinks in the second free throw. The score is now 24 Arcadia, Pasadena 33. Slowly but surely, Arcadia can cut down this lead. Ashley Luong defending number 0 now. Ashley Luong stays on her. Number 0 can't seem to get a look. Oh, but passes it out to number 5. Number 5 passes it out to 24, who's far out. Oh, and the ball is lost, and they're on the floor. Number 4 gets the ball. Michael Phillips doesn't want to guard her. Number 4 goes in for a strong
once she got
shot.
that inside position, it was really hard, but let's see if Arcadia can get another few points here.
Clarissa gets the ball, and it looks like Pasadena's starting to press. Hopefully Sahana can sink in another shot. Dukes it out to Cassidy. Cassidy swings it out to Sahana. Sahana for a 3, and it's a pretty 3, and it's good. Sahana is so versatile. She could get the mid-range shot, those 3-pointers, and she gets stuff in the paint. Sahana is doing amazing this game. Sahana stays on top of defense. Clarissa gets on number 11. She increases
and it's a
pressure.
steal!
Clarissa gets a steal! Goes in for the left-handed layup, and it's an easy layup in! Arcadia cuts down the lead, 29-35.
And Arcadia's back with the full court press.
You can tell that the audience, everyone on the bench is just really hyped up for Arcadia.
Another
and
steal!
Another steal by Cassidy Cortez. Cassidy to Clarissa with an easy layup on the left, and Arcadia cuts down the lead, 31-35, with only a 4-point game. 5 minutes left.
I think Pasadena needs a timeout. I don't know.
Pasadena
know what they're doing right now.
chaos. Pasadena doesn't know what to do. Kicks it out in the corner for a shot, and it's off.
Arcadia gets the rebound, and it's a foul.
And there's a foul
2
called
shots for
again.
Arcadia. Wow, and just like that, 2 minutes, and Arcadia down 14 is now down 4, potentially 2 if they make these 2 free throws right here.
Arcadia did exactly what we were saying. Arcadia decided to control the pace of their game. Now that they're going at their pace, you can tell that Pasadena is lost and is going crazy right now. Clarissa Kiyomura, as a playmaker, is doing amazing at leading this team. Ashley Long at the free throw line. And the first shot is off. Ooh, player number 1 and player number 2 are being subbed in. If we remember, player number 1 was playing some pretty rough defense before, so hopefully we can get her to foul out. Number 4, Ashley Long, sinks in the second free throw. And the game is already cut to 32-35. Number 1 drives in strong.
And that's a
goes
reckless
in,
shot right there.
And the shot is missed, but a foul is called on the floor.
And
But
that
the
is
foul's
a
on the
blocking
floor.
foul.
Oh, but I guess they're in the bonus now.
That was actually a very reckless shot right there. She just charged down and just threw something up. lucky for her, she got the foul, but I'm not really
If
sure.
Pasadena wants to keep their lead, they better secure it with these free throws. Number 1 takes the free throw, and it's good. Pasadena up 36-32. It's only a 4-point game. With 5 minutes and 33 seconds left in this fourth quarter, the W is definitely not far away from Arcadia.
And the second free throw is
It's
off.
off! Sahana misses the rebound.
Oh.
Number 4 dukes it in. Oh, but Cassidy Cortez gets another steal. Cassidy's defense has been amazing so far in the past just 2 minutes.
I don't know what it is with Arcadia and steal save, but that's just brought her back in the
Anthony
game.
Long dunks it into Michael.
Another foul right
And
there.
another foul is called, and Michael is back on the line. Michael better sink in these free throws. She's been doing pretty well.
With all these fouls for Pasadena, I don't know how much more fouls they have to give. I mean, sooner or later we'll see some players getting fouled out.
Hopefully, if the game goes into overtime, some of these players foul out. So let's hope that Michael gets a shot. Oh, and it's off. The energy in this gym is insane. Man, by cutting the lead only to 4, you can tell that the audience is really invested into this game now. With the whole middle section of our bleachers full. Michael sinks the shot, and it's off. Number 4 gets the defensive rebound. Number 1 gets the ball. Looks like Arcadia is doing a full court man. Clarissa Kiyomura up on number 1. Number 1 was the player who fouled Clarissa pretty hard, so let's hope that we have some grit in both of them. Ooh, number 2 drives in, but Sahana stays on top of her and she can't make a shot. Sahana and Cassie have switched defenders, which is a disadvantage. Ooh,
Almost a
but
steal.
number 4 sinks it in, and it goes in. Clarissa gets the ball, keeping the game fast-paced like Arcadia needs to be. Clarissa gets the ball, passes it to Ashley at the top, slowing
Still a
down the game.
2-possession game. You have plenty of time here with 4:30 left.
Dukes it into Michael. Ooh, but the ball is stolen by number 4. Number 0 gets the ball again, but she dukes it out. Seems like number 0 is too afraid to touch the ball after a tough third quarter. Ooh, number 1 sinks in a pretty mid shot. Clarissa gets the ball.
And just like that, they answer with a 6-2 run with themselves. Let's see if Arcadia
Number
can
4
get
drives
themselves
in,
back.
passes it to Michael. Michael dribbles in. Ooh, and another foul is called. Arcadia needs to take advantage of these free throws. The only way they can really cut this game is by taking advantage of us being in the double bonus.
Exactly. Arcadia's free throws must be below 50% as they either go 1 for 2 at the line or 0 for 2. So let's see if they can capitalize here
Pass it.
with them being in the double bonus.
Let's see if she sinks these in. And it's off. Hope it doesn't get into her head. Now it looks like Clarissa and Sahana are down at the block ready to get that rebound if necessary. Pasadena, I wonder who is in foul trouble. Michael sinks in the second free throw. Cuts it to a 7-point lead.
It's a long ball,
Passes the
kind
ball.
of risky.
Ooh! And a foul is called on number 0. Actually, Luong's got to
That's the
watch her
last
hands.
person you want to foul. If you're in an offensive slump, the one place where you can find your rhythm again is the free throw line. Let's see if she can go 1 for 2 or 0 for 2. But
Ashley
hopefully.
Long, number 4, has four fouls. It seems that Kylie Turner isn't being put in the game, even though her impressive defense.
And it's off.
Probably because of foul
But
trouble.
another
The shot is
offensive
off.
rebound. And it's a travel.
And a travel is called against number 4. Ashley passes the ball to Clarissa. Clarissa seems to be wanting to slow down the pace of the game, but I think this fast-paced game is keeping Pasadena on the edge of their toes. Michael gets
Good
the ball.
interior pass.
Oh, ooh, puts it up.
Wow,
Oh, with a
smooth.
pretty around shot. Pasadena gets the ball, going crazy. Number 1 drives in. Ooh. Let's see what the foul is called on. Foul is called on Clarissa against number 1. Number 1 and Clarissa have been going at it all day, but you can tell that after this past half, it's gotten a lot tougher between the two of them. Number 1 has a lot of grit in her, so hopefully Apache's own energy can shut that down. With only 3 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Seems that
First
number
shot
1 is
good.
money from the free throw line.
Number 24 subs out number 34. I think because number 34 has been having some foul trouble. But number 24 is just as good at the paint. And Sahana will have to keep up her energy. Number 1 with the free throw, and
it's
in. Number 1 is really taking advantage of those free throws.
She's been a real good spark off the bench for Pasadena, defensively and offensively.
Clarissa Kiyomura gets the ball, passes it to Hana to the right wing. So Hana dribbles the ball, crosses her over, dunks it into Michael Phillips, and Michael Phillips misses at the block. So Hana gets the rebound.
Somehow we still
kicks
end
it
up
back
with
to Michael. Michael goes up, pulls in, and misses again. She couldn't make up for that missed shot. Buckets like that can't be missed. They're crucial to winning games like this. 42 Pasadena, 35 Arcadia. 3 minutes left.
Number
And the
0,
shot goes,
clutch.
And 0 is clutch. Although 0 hasn't been getting many looks, you can tell that she's still sinking in those shots, and her shot is one pretty shot.
It's a shame too. That is a 4-point swing right there, as that layup would have made it a 5-point game, but instead, it's
And
a
foul is
3-possession
called.
game.
The foul is called. Sahana will be going back onto the line. Number 32. We've just been told that Red Zero has 20 points. Almost half of the points that this team has scored. But I imagine that all of those points were scored in the first half.
It's just not the Apache stay at the free throw line, it seems.
Sahana misses the first free throw. She traditionally has a pretty good free throw shot, though, so it's unfortunate that she missed. For the second shot, let's see if she can sink this in. And Sahana swishes the next free throw. During high-pressure games like this, the Apaches can't let it get into their head that their free throws are off and just got to keep shooting.
And that's
Number 1 drives
charging
in
foul.
for an and one.
Sorry, that's actually a and one right there for Pasadena.
Ashley Long is called for another foul. I think that's 5 on Ashley. Ashley Long has 5 fouls. Will have to be subbed out.
It looks like she's done for today.
She's going to be taken out. And a timeout is called. And Kylie is going to be subbing in for Ashley Long. And they're subbing. And Kylie Turner is going to be subbing in for Ashley Long. Looks like there's some tension on the bench.
For it being a 4-point game now, I think we need to start shooting some threes at this point.
Arcadia had a pretty close deficit at one point from 4 points, but now it's 36-46 and Pasadena's up by 10.
Yep.
With only 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, it's hard to see if Arcadia can pull off this lead, but let's hope that our
Maybe
girls
go
can
for
do
those
this.
steals like Clarissa, just those 2 straight steals earlier.
And the free throw is good. Number 1 is just money on the free throw line today. Hopefully Clarissa and Cassidy can keep up those steals that they were making at the beginning of this quarter so that they can pull off another close deficit to get easy 6 points to catch it up. Cassidy gets the ball, passes it to Tana. Oh, and a foul on number 2. It's good to get players like number 2 and number 0 into foul trouble. Nia Cathhart and Maria Cathhart, number 0 and number 2 and number 0 respectively, have been doing really well. Sahana's back on the free throw line. Let's hope that she makes these ones too.
It's crucial if she makes both, as it would be a 3-possession game.
And she sinks in a pretty first free throw. If they can't get this other free throw, let's hope that Michael and Kylie can get some good offensive rebound. And Sahana sinks in the next free throw. Number 1 gets the ball. Looks like she's going to pass it to number 0. Number 0 gets the possession. Number 1 gets the ball again. She's been going really in for those drives. Hopefully they can keep her out. 0 gets the ball. Kylie Turner's guarding her. Number 0 pulls in for a floater, and it's off. Kylie Turner gets the ball. Passes it to Clarissa. Clarissa keeps it high. Slows it down again.
2:09 left.
Clarissa gets the ball. Drives to the corner. Pulls in for a shot, and it's short. 4 gets the rebound, passes to number 1. Number 1 goes in for a right-handed layup, and it's in.
And again, it's a 4-possession game, and it's going to be hard for Arcadia to come back at this juncture with 1:56 left.
Pasadena coach Jet Del Mundo calls timeout. 30-second timeout. Arcadia is now down by 11. As you can tell, this game has been amazingly shocking, going from a 4-point deficit now to an 11-point deficit. With only 2 minutes left, we'll see if Arcadia can pull it off.
It's just been a game of swings, honestly. We saw that 1 point from 7 minutes of the fourth quarter to 5 minutes. Arcadia was just steamrolling with baskets, but again, Pasadena's just keeping up their intensity, and they're back up again, 11.
When Arcadia keeps those fast-paced games with all those steals, you can tell that they really control the game. However, when they seem to slow it down, it seems that Pasadena is the one who pulls out strong. So if Arcadia can keep up the fast pace, maybe they can hopefully cut down this deficit. Clarissa Kiyomura gets the ball at the right wing. Dribbles the ball, tries to get around, but doesn't. It's taking her time. Try to get for the open person. Dribbles the ball to Sahana. Ooh, and the ball is knocked out, and it's Pasadena's ball. Looks like that they're trying to get the ball to Sahana. Whether she's going to make a shot in the paint or she's trying to make a long shot. I guess Sahana is there, Kobe Bryant. Number 1 gets the ball. Really fast pace. 1 is really fast and can go in for those easy drives. Dukes it in. Ooh, and
almost a steal right there.
Oh, almost. Number 2 gets the ball. Kicks it out to number 24 at the right corner. Ooh, Michael Phillips gets the steal. Passes it to Clarissa Kiyomura. Clarissa Kiyomura got the ball. Needs to look for Sahana.
You need a 3. You need a 3.
Pasadena gets the ball. Knocks it into Sahana for a short.
And that is a 3.
And it's an and 1 for Sahana.
Potential 3-point play right there. Perfect.
Again, it's Sahana's versatility to be able to shoot those mid-range shots, those 3-pointers, or get buckets in the paint that makes her such a versatile and amazing player. Sahana at the free throw line. Let's see if she can sink these in. Sahana sinks in the shot for the perfect and 1. Pasadena's starting to look a little beat, but Arcadia's got 41 points and Pasadena's got 49.
With 1:15 left, would you go for the steal, or would you let things play out? Because the steal could lead to another foul. But
the only thing with the steals is that it creates an open possession for them to go for an open free throw if you lose positioning in front of them. So it's hard to choose between either, because Pasadena has been doing well for both their outside shots and their inside shots. Ooh, and the shot is missed in the paint by 24, and Michael Phillips gets the rebound, dukes it out, and finds Clarissa Kiyomura. Clarissa gets the ball, passes it to Sahana, trying to get the ball. Ooh, and
almost.
Turns over to number 1 with a steal. And Kylie Turner fouls her. Only 45
they get it back
seconds
to their
left in the
best
game.
free throw shooter, number 1.
Only 45 seconds left in the game. Arcadia is down by 8. And let's see if she makes this first free throw, and 1. Makes it in. Her free throw game has been remarkable. It's just been so amazing. Hopefully she doesn't make the second one. Pulls for the free throw, and it's in. Number 1 has been just money on the free throw line today.
Puts it back at a 4-possession game, which makes it extremely hard.
Clarissa Kiyomura gets the ball, passes it to Sahana. Sahana sinks in for the 3. Oh, and it's off. Number 2 gets the rebound. Ooh, and Kylie Turner with another foul. Not sure how many fouls Kylie has, but she might be fouled out and then soon if she doesn't watch herself. Oh, and it looks like that Kylie Turner has 4 fouls, but seeing that there's only 30 seconds left in the game, they might not sub her out.
Yeah, not much you can do at this point except just hope for the best and shoot threes.
Number 2 sinks in the first free throw, cutting it to an 11-point lead for Pasadena.
I think that the one Achilles heel that cost Arcadia today was free throws.
Definitely.
You make even 50% of your free throws, you are able to cut this lead even shorter.
Gets the ball, dribbles up, drives all the way, passes to Cassidy in the corner for 3, and it's off. Kylie Turner tries to get the rebound but can't get around her. Zero gets possession and tries to get around. It's getting really tough. Zero seems to be throwing elbows, so it's back to Arcadia's ball. But only 20 seconds left. It's hard to say that Arcadia can actually cut down this 11-point lead. And subs are coming in. Number 30 and number 14 haven't got playing time all day, but look like they're going to get some playing time for the last 20 seconds of the game. Number 0 is going to be subbed out. Arcadia takes out the ball. Clarissa looking for the open man. Gets it to Sahana. Sahana, it's a little long for her, but she gets it for possession. Clarissa gets the shot, pulls up for a 3, and it's long. Oh, number 2 gets it. Strong rebound. They can't foul anymore because Arcadia is in double bonus just as much as Pasadena is. Number 1 passes the ball to 30, and 30 gets a shot in. Looks like the team is so proud of her for sinking in the last shot.
And that's game. Pasadena 54, Arcadia 41.
That was definitely a tough loss to see. Arcadia did have their opportunities and had their chances, especially at the beginning of the 4th, but Pasadena just showed versatility and pulled through.
And what a game that was. Even though we didn't get the result we wanted, that was very, very exciting, especially in that 4th quarter when we were only down 4 and the crowd was absolutely cheering. What were your thoughts on today's game?
Man, you can tell that Arcadia does have a lot of grit in them and that they never stop fighting until the very end. Arcadia had amazing defense. I think their defensive game was one of the strongest that they've done in a while. Players like Annie Tran, Sahana were pivotal to this team's success. But the only thing is, what killed them are the free throws. And it's unfortunate to say that the free throws killed them.
All right. Thank you for joining us for another Apache News live stream. This has been Bradford Yao.
And it's Lauren Soriano.
And make sure to stay tuned for boys basketball.
Okay. Yeah.
We're not ending it.
Okay. Can we talk about boys basketball? Looks like they're coming out. right, if you're just tuning in, this is the live stream for the basketball games. Right now we're going to the boys varsity basketball game. After a big loss against the girls varsity game, we're going to see if the boys can pull up a W. I'm Lauren.
I'm Bradford.
And here's the four boys. So Bradford, how do you feel about this game, or what do you think about this result?
I think this game is going to be actually a very challenging game. Pasadena is known to be one of the better basketball teams in the league. They obviously have the height advantage, but I feel that Arcadia's connection and strength will be very good. They have a lot of seniors, Jae Yoon, and we're going to see what they can do today.
All right, so keep watching.
And our boys are almost getting ready to come onto the court.
All right, and Arcadia starting up. If you're just joining us and if you're watching from home, you should know that the spirit for Arcadia is really tough. With the whole gym filled with audience members excited to watch both Pasadena and Arcadia. Turns out that it's one of our players' birthdays, Jason Cardenas. So while he's playing, wish him a little happy birthday. For Pasadena, number 0, Bryce Hamilton, coming out, 6'5". Number 1, Lazarus Morris, 6'4". Number 2, senior Darius Brown, senior, 6'1". Number 3, Darius Mason, junior, 6'4". Number 4, Taven Percy, senior, 6'5". And that's the Pasadena starting lineup. And now for Arcadia's Apaches lineup. All senior startup. Number 5, Anthony Chavez. Number 15, senior Jae Yoon. Number 21, senior Jason Cardenas. Number 24, senior Jared San Jose. And number 33, Chris Garcia, senior. All right, Chris Garcia will be starting it off for us, while they'll be going against number 0, Bryce Hamilton. Oh, Bryce Hamilton gets the tip. And number 2 starts off, Darius Brown. passes out to number 4. Number 4 gets the ball, passes it to number 0 in the corner. Number 2
And we
gets
can
the
see
ball
the
to
height
right
difference
wing.
already.
Number 2 takes the ball, dribbles around, looks for the open man, drives in for the 3. Ooh, and 3 goes in. 15 gets the ball. This game is really fast-paced as they're going around. Jared San Jose gets the ball, passes it to Anthony. Anthony takes the ball, gets it back to Jared San Jose. Jared takes the ball, passes it to Jay. Jay pulls up
In
and
and
misses
out.
the shot. Chris Garcia gets a nice rebound. Jason Cardenas with a 3, and it's a nice 3.
Boom! Good
Jay-
shot by Jason.
Jason Cardenas gets a nice shot for his birthday. Number 3 passes up the ball. Number 2 gets the ball, passes it back to number 3 at the
Arcadia
top.
rocking with a 2-3 zone
Passes
right
it
here.
to number 4. Number 0 gets the ball at the corner. Number 3 gets the ball at the right wing. Number 2 gets the ball at the top. Number 4 gets the ball at the left wing. Pulls up for a shot, and
That's
it's
an air ball.
short. Anthony gets the ball, dribbles up. Chavez dribbles, finds San Jose. San Jose passes it back to Chavez. Chavez gets the ball, dribbles in, passes it to Yoon. Jay Yoon, loses the ball, but it's still Arcadia's ball.
Good move right there by Jay.
Arcadia's taking out the ball. See who they can get the open man. Try to get it to Jay Yoon, but the ball is stolen by number 0.
Don't try to force passes like that when you don't need to.
Passes it to number
There's
4.
still a lot of
Number 4
time.
gets it to 2 in the corner. Number 0 gets
And
the
here's
ball. Pulls
Pasadena
up
with
for
the
shot,
first 3, and
and
it's off.
Number 1 gets the rebound and puts it back up. Pretty shot. Jay
That's a
Yoon.
clear inside advantage.
Jay Yoon gets the ball, dribbles up. Looks like Pasadena's already starting to press so early in the game. Passes it to Jason Cardenas. Jason Cardenas shoots, and the shot's off. Jay Yoon gets a rebound. Swings it back out. San Jose shoots, and it's
That's
off.
off.
Number 2 gets the rebound. Number 2 passes that to number 4. Number 4 loses the control, and the ball's out. Back to Arcadia's ball.
And it's starting off to a very strong start from both teams. I mean, they're getting good looks, but nothing's falling right now.
This game is really fast-paced, and you can tell that both teams are putting full effort within just the first 2 minutes of the game. San Jose passes it, but the ball is stolen for number 2. Big hustle, and there's 3 players on the floor. Number 1 gets the ball, number 3 gets the ball, drives in, passes it out. Number 4 shoots for the shot, and it's in and out. Jay Yoon misses the rebound. No shot,
And that's a foul on Pasadena.
no shot, 0 reaches. Looks like Arcadia is starting off really strong.
And one thing I like from the Apache so far is they're patient. I mean, they're trying to break down this full court press and relatively no turnovers yet.
Something very impressive by both teams is the way that they move the ball and swing it. Chris Garcia puts it in for an easy 2 points. Number 3 gets
Good
the ball,
move by
passes
the
it
Apaches,
to 2.
and it's 5-4 with 5:28 left.
Number 2 gets the ball, looks for the open man. Jason
If I'm
Cardenas
Arcadia,
on-
I'll invite them to take the 3-pointers. The interior is just too strong.
Number 4 shoots.
We'll live with that. We'll live
and
with
it's
that.
in. Jay Yoon takes out the ball, passes it to Chavez. Chavez gets the ball, looks for San Jose. San Jose passes it back to Chavez. Chavez passes it back to San Jose. San Jose dribbles, passes it to Garcia. Garcia in the corner. Garcia swings it out to Chavez. Chavez swings it out to Cardenas.
Good
Cardenas
swing
with
out.
the shot.
That's
and it's
cash.
good! Cardenas with a pretty shot.
He's feeling it today. He's 2 for 3 with 6 points already, Jason.
Number 2 passes it to 3. 3 passes it back to number 2. Number 2 looks for the open man. Can't seem to get anyone. Passes it back to 3. 3 swings it out to number 1. Number 1 can't get a baseline. Number 0 drives in, and he makes it.
Too big right there.
Pasadena's really taking advantage of their big size. San Jose gets the ball, dribbles, passes it back to Chavez. Chavez gets the ball, passes it back to San Jose. San Jose swings it out to Cardenas. Cardenas swings it to Garcia. Garcia knocks it out to Yoon. Jay for the shot, and it's off. Chris Garcia jumped a little early and didn't get that rebound. Darius Brown brings up the ball. Brown dribbles, goes around, goes back to the top. Number 2 gets the ball. 0 switches in, sets a screen. San Jose is still guarding number 2. San Jose has some great defense.
Good defense right there. The thing is about Pasadena, even after this unit, they have another unit with juniors and seniors strictly, which will be hard to match for the entire time. As you can see, number 0, Bryce Hamilton, again, just dominating.
0 had an easy putback. San Jose and Chavez are a great team together. San Jose passes it back to Chavez. Chavez gets the ball, passes back to San Jose. San Jose knocks it out to Cardenas. Cardenas with another shot, and it's off. Hits the backboard. Number 2, Darius Brown dribbles up, passes it to number 4. Number 4 goes in. Ooh, and it's an in and out
almost
dunk.
dunked right there.
Cardenas goes, dribbles the ball, gives it to Chavez. Chavez gives it back to Yoon. Yoon goes in, passes to Garcia. Garcia pulls up for the baseline. Ooh, fakes him out. Goes in, but he's blocked. Yoon gets the rebound. Ooh, looks like there's poor communication at the paint right there. Cardenas gets the ball, passes it out to Chavez. Chavez passes it out to Yoon. Yoon dribbles in for the baseline. Ooh, and it's Arcadia's
You see
ball.
the first foul. Yeah, a lot of confusion right there. It seems that the Arcadia player got into their way, but
the speed of this game is intense. Both teams are playing with such high control. The way that they have such good ball movement, but at the same time are still so controlled is amazing. Chavez gets the ball, passes back to San Jose. San Jose knocks it to Yoon. Yoon gets the ball at the corner. Yoon knocks it back to San Jose, passes it to Garcia in the center. Garcia pulls up. Oh, the shot's long.
again, good defense by Pasadena. I mean, there's just no way you could get a shot off, and another shot clock violation.
Both teams have been showing impressive defense. Shot clock violation, so Pasadena is taken out. Both teams already look a little bit beat after this really fast-paced first couple minutes of the game. Only 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Arcadia 8, Pasadena 11. Number 2 gets the ball, drives in. Oh, and makes it an easy layup.
They're just taking it to the rack at ease, and that's a timeout by coach. I mean, if you're Arcadia, just fill in the paint and just do not allow them to go inside, because that's where they do the most damage. Allow them to take the threes or the outside shots instead.
Arcadia has been doing impressively well. You can tell both their defense and their offense have been really impressive. The game is very fast-paced, but you can tell that they're keeping up with both. The energy in this gym is intense. They're both Pasadena and Arcadia cheerleaders, Pasadena and Arcadia audience, but you can tell that Arcadia is here to represent. Although Arcadia is down, you can tell that they're putting up one heck of a fight. Two players that have a great dynamic is Anthony Chavez and Jared San Jose. The way that they take the ball up, even when there's presses during the half court, they just know how to find each other every time.
Yeah, definitely. That just gets rid of the full court press aspect and takes a lot of pressure off and allows people like Jason to make their shots. But hopefully things get better on the defensive side, as that's where everything stems from.
Looks like there's a little bit of water on the court, so the game is being a little bit postponed. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. The score is 8 for Apaches and 13 for the Pasadena Bulldogs. Both teams are very promising, and this game can honestly go either way, so let's see how it turns out. Yoon takes out the ball, passes it to San Jose. San Jose swings it to the right to Chavez. San Jose gets the ball back again from Chavez. Finds Chavez again. Chavez takes the ball, bounce pass to San Jose. San Jose dribbles the ball. Ooh, but gets caught. 2 with the steal. Number 2 goes in for a layup. And it's an easy 2 points right there. Easy 2 points. It seems like Pasadena has figured out the dynamic between San Jose and Chavez, and number 2 is getting really up on them. Chavez has just got to get around, or San Jose has just got to learn to be a little bit more independent in the way to dribble around them. Cardenas gets the ball and knocks it back out to Chavez. Chavez gets possession. Chris Garcia goes in. Yu goes up, and it's good!
Good finish by Jay right there. A little bit of sloppy play, but ends up with 2 points.
5-point game, Pasadena up. Pasadena has the ball. 2, the left wing. 3 gets the ball at the top. Number 2 gets the ball at the left wing. Looks like he's trying to call for a play. 0 pulls in for the shot.
If you limit them to that,
and Hamilton misses. Nice. Jason Cardenas gets Pasadena to get a foul on him. That's actually the first foul of the game. Something that's really awesome about these players. They're able to play defense without having to foul.
And they bring in a number 11, Omari Moore, who is, again, very tall. It seems that everybody on their bench is over 6 feet.
Chavez gives it back to San Jose. San Jose gets the ball, looks for Yoon. Yoon gets the ball, drives in, and goes in for a nice left-handed layup. Number 2 brings up the ball.
Very confident for Jay to just go in and just challenge all of these huge Pasadena players.
It's only a 3-point game. Number 4 gets the ball, passes back to 2. Number 2 slowing down the pace of the game. Arcadia's defense at the block is unstoppable. And the ball is still going past.
See what the referees say?
Let's see what direction it goes. Oh, and it's still going Pasadena's way. Looks like center Jae-yoon is kind of disappointed with that call, but we move on. Number 2 gets the ball at the corner. Passes it back to number 11, who came off the bench, back to number 2. Number 2 gets the ball. San Jose playing tough defense. Oh,
invite them to take that shot.
Number 4 goes in.
We'll live with that.
Misses the shot.
Again, another offensive
Number 2
rebound.
gets the ball. Number 2 knocks it down number 11 to center of the court. San Jose with intense defense. Ooh, number 0 gets around Jay and goes in for an easy layup.
Bryce Hamilton, whenever he goes to the rack, he just gets what he wants. I mean, he's just so physical, athletic. That's just one player you gotta try to box out.
Jae-yoon swings it out to Cardenas. Cardenas in the corner again, and the 3 is good! Cardenas is hot, and he's gonna be making those shots all day, so hopefully they keep on getting it to him.
Cardenas is red hot right now. You just gotta keep finding him, and he'll keep providing you the points. Only a 2-point game.
Hamilton again, and it's off. And that's the end of the first. That was such a quick first quarter. So fast-paced and high-scoring with Arcadia 15, Pasadena 17. The game is close, neck and neck. We can see here in the gym, if you guys are watching from home, that there's a pretty big Pasadena audience.
Yeah, especially since this is an away game for Pasadena. There's a big showing. I mean, there's just so much. The bleachers are just completely full right now, but as we take a look at these highlights.
If we look at these replays, we can see that players like number 3 on the other team is doing really well. But our players like Chris Garcia, Jae-yoon, and Jason Cardenas are really getting in those shots. But I just gotta say that the dynamic between San Jose and Chavez is so impressive. They did a little bit get confused at one point, but they got back into their groove. Just the way that they have such great ball movement, I just applaud Arcadia for the way that they have such great teamwork.
Yeah, they're just hanging in there against a team that's just physically and taller, more physical and taller, but I mean, they're just doing a good job right now. The only concern is the rotation. They left their starters in for the entire first quarter. What's going to happen when they bring in some of their subs and they need to rest some of these players? We'll have to wait and see.
But their starting lineup is rather impressive. With an all-senior lineup, you can tell that these seniors know what they're up to.
Yeah, they're so experienced and they have great chemistry.
Chavez gets the ball, passes it to San Jose.
And here's Jason again.
And Cardenas again.
That's his
spot. Another 3. Cardenas is hot at that 3-pointer.
Boom, boom, boom. That's 4 threes for Jason already. Wow.
Arcadia pulls up the lead 18-17. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pasadena swings the ball around.
Force the 3 or the jump shot for Pasadena if you're Arcadia right now.
Number 2 gets it. Knocks it into the see if they can get around Jae-yoon. Oh, but it seems like a foul is called. Arcadia seems to think that there should have been a travel, but see if Arcadia will be able to box out their threatening players. Number 3 gets the ball. Oh, and 3 goes in for an easy layup.
Seems that Arcadia is going for 3-2 zone this time. Changing things up.
Pasadena is still keeping up their full court press, but San Jose and Chavez being at the top are still figuring out how to get past them.
Yeah, they're breaking down the full court press well, and they're just advancing the ball whenever they want.
Chavez gets the ball, passes it to Yoon. Yoon pulls up for the floater, and it's off. 0, Bryce Hamilton gets the ball.
Ooh, almost a steal right there for Jarrett.
Oh, and number 4 with a simple dunk.
Tavian Percy showing the hops.
The score now is
Almost a
21-18.
travel right there.
Jae-yoon gets the ball, knocks it in.
That's another
Cardenas
three by
again.
Jason,
And
and it's
Cardenas
good!
makes the good shot! Cardenas is on fire and the audience is responding well.
He is red hot right now. And Pasadena wants a timeout. Wow!
Pasadena can't seem to shut down Cardenas. And it looks that actually it's Cardenas' birthday before, so maybe there's something in the water, but he's doing amazing.
Yeah, he's 5 for 6 already with 15 points, and there's 6:12 left in the second quarter. This is absolutely remarkable. If you're Pasadena, you need a double team this guy, and that allows more people for Arcadia to get open. So let's see if he can keep this up.
But Arcadia is doing amazing by keeping up with the fast pace. Their defense down low and up top is very impressive. I think the only thing happening is that when they get out of control and maybe get a mistake, they lose possession, and Pasadena's able to get the easy drive just because they're so much larger than Arcadia. But you can tell that both teams are putting up a fight with a tie game of 21-21.
And we can see number 32 David Chen checking in for number 33 Chris Garcia. Let's see if he can add some more physical presence.
Chavez with some tough defense at number 2. Number 2 swings it to number 4. Number 4 swings it to number 3. Number 3 drives, but swings it back to number 4. Number 0, Bryce Hamilton gets the ball in the key, pulls up, and it's good.
And again, Bryce Hamilton, when he's in the paint, he does what he wants.
Bryce Hamilton is a big threat in the paint. Hopefully they can figure out to shut him down, because if they keep letting him in, that might add up in the end. Ooh, gets it to Jae-yoon from a pretty pass from San Jose. Ooh, ball's knocked out, but it's still Arcadia's possession. Chavez gets the ball, brings it up, slows down the pace a little bit.
They're trying to get Jason free, but it seems that
Swings it
Pasadena
around.
has an assignment now.
Goes in. And the shot's
David
off.
Chen almost.
Bryce Hamilton again drives in.
Again,
and
number
has a
0,
nice
Bryce
floater.
Hamilton.
Bryce Hamilton had a nice floater over David Chen, and you can tell that Bryce is a big threat. Jae-yoon with a nice
taking it to the
layup.
rack.
Took a Euro right in front of Hamilton right there. Brown dribbles up the ball. Swings it to number 4. Back to Brown. Kicks it to number 0 in the corner. Now he takes the baseline.
Ooh, and he tried to flush it down there. I'll tell you what, Bryce Hamilton may only be 6'5", but he looks more like 6'7" out there with that athleticism.
San Jose is subbed out by William Wang, number 13, also a senior. It seems that the senior squad in this team is intense and very, very strong.
It seems like it's a senior rotation here.
Leaves to question how this team's going to look when all these seniors graduate. Number 4 has the ball. Swing it back to number 3. Number 3 drives in. Ooh,
and they
it's
call that a
called
blocking.
on the blocking foul.
Seemed that Jay was in position there, but it's going to be 2 shots for Pasadena. Let's see how they are at the free throw line as they get sent to there for the first time today.
Darius Mason at the free throw line. Let's see if he can sink these points in. And
It's not good.
shot is off. Looks like the boys Pasadena's team's free throws aren't as good as the girls Pasadena's teams we saw in the last game. For those of you tuning in at home, the energy of the Arcadia audience is unreal. It's almost a deafening audience where you
And
can't
he's 0 for
even
2.
hear. The audience factor has got to add up to those missed free throws. Yoon takes up the ball. It looks like Pasadena's going for a man defense now. Will Wang sets the screen. Yoon finds Chavez. Chavez, ooh, the ball's lost.
Turnover. Bryce Hamilton going to the rack again. And another layup. And it's an and
There's
one.
someone on the floor. Looks like it's William Wang who might have been knee in his gut.
Took a lot of contact by the left leg of Bryce Hamilton when he was going up for that and one right there. And yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Looks like Will Wang's not getting up anytime soon, so the teams are gonna have to go back to their bench. Although Will hasn't been in the game too long, we know that he's a really good presence on the court. He has a great way of swinging the ball around and being a good presence because of his height. So losing him would be a tough loss for the team.
Yeah, he provides that energy like no other, and he's very good at around the net and just getting those rebounds as well. So hopefully he's okay and he can continue on.
And Will's back up. Will's probably going to sit out the rest of this quarter, and Chris Garcia subs back in for him. There's only 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter. With a score of 23-27, Pasadena up.
Let's see if Bryce Hamilton can finish this and one play right here.
And the shot is off. Chris Garcia gets the easy rebound. Chavez gets the ball, passes it to Yoon. Yoon swings it back to Chavez. Gets it back to Yoon. Yoon dribbles around, but looks like he's getting stopped. Chavez gets the ball and gets past the half court. Chris Garcia drives in, and the shot is good. Garcia has a great presence in the paint.
Yeah, he has that soft touch too to be able to finish plays like that.
Looks like Yoon and David figured out how to shut Hamilton down, and he couldn't get that baseline. 3 gets the ball, kicks it to 11. Kicks it into number 3 in the paint, but he doesn't get it. 4 with the elbow,
shot,
and it's off.
Barely gets the rim.
Although Jay's really tall, you can tell that he's a good substitute for San Jose. He's good at remaining as a point guard. Chavez throws a little long, and the ball's out. Looks like it's going Pasadena's way. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this second quarter. The score is 27 Pasadena, Arcadia 25.
If I'm Arcadia, just keep making Pasadena shoot the outside shots again, and try to get the ball out of the hands of Hamilton, because that's where 90% of the plays have been going these past few. And here he is again. Good choice to double team.
Hamilton is a big threat.
In and out.
But his shots don't seem to
him
make
the three-pointer shield. That basically takes away the threat.
Pasadena's outside shots haven't been going in as well as their paint shots, but we still shouldn't let them take those easy shots in. Chris Garcia drives in, but it looks like it's
how that's not a foul there.
Number 2 goes for an easy layup against Chavez. The score is now 29-25, Pasadena. Chavez and Yoon taking it up. Yoon takes up the ball. Looks for Chavez. Chavez gets the ball, gets it to David Chen. Chen goes in, pulls it for a floater, and it's off. Garcia gets a good offensive rebound. Yoon pulls up for a floater, and it's a
Good shot by Jay right there. Arcadia
Yoon
keeping up the intensity.
Yoon is also just one of those big versatile players. He can play point guard with Chavez, or he can make those nice floaters out there, or make paint shots. 3 with a shot, and it's off. Chavez gets the rebound.
You'll live with that if you're Arcadia.
Chavez drives. Chavez keeps going. Kicks it out to
Jason.
Cardenas, and Cardenas! And
Boom!
he makes another 3 in the corner! Jason Cardenas is hot, hot, hot! Birthday boy has got those shots!
Wow! Pasadena has 0 answers for Jason right now, as he's 6 for 7 now, 18 points in this half.
Looks like they're slowing down the pace again. Gets the ball to 3. 4 gets the ball. 3 goes in and makes a little layup. The Arcadia audience is deafening. Pasadena looks like they're coming back though with their audience. Chavez gets the ball. Dunks it into Chen. Chen puts it up but misses. 0. Hamilton gets the ball. Hamilton drives. Hopefully they can shut him down. Chris Garcia, great defense. Moves really fast.
Hamilton again. And wow.
Wow. Another floater. Another floater.
He's just a bulldozer. Even if there's 2 guys around him, there's nothing you can do. If I'm Arcadia right here, I would go 2 for 1.
Chavez gets the ball at the top. Swings, finds Jay. Jay with the 3. Oh, and it's a little off.
Gets it back.
Oh, Jay gets it up. Ooh, it gets posterized.
Good defense
June
by
gets the ball,
Pasadena.
drives in against Chavez. Ooh, but misses. A foul is called. And a foul is called to number 32, David Chen.
You'll take the foul right there instead of the layup. So good play by
Look like it's only
David.
a push. Oh, looks like
Draw the
they're
foul.
not gonna sub. Number 4 is being subbed out. Being subbed out and replaced with number 1, Lazarus Morris. Morris swings it out to number 3. Number 11 posts up in the paint. Puts it up. Ooh, but doesn't finish. Chris Garcia, ooh, misses the rebound. Ooh, and 2 finishes.
Arcadia has
Yoon
1
gets the
final
ball.
shot
6,
with 5 seconds
5 seconds.
left.
Go,
They
Yoon.
gotta go.
Yoon with the last second shot. Ooh, but it's in and out.
That's in and out.
And that's the half. Pasadena up by 5, 35, Arcadia 30. What a fast-paced game. Six threes. Huh? Dude.
And what a crazy half that was. Arcadia only down 5 against a very, very good Pasadena team. And Jason Cardenas is 6 threes. What more can you ask? It's a crazy first half.
This game has been so intense from both teams. Very impressive defense on both halves and offense. You can tell that it's so fast-paced, but they're still in control. I keep saying this, but I just really want to applaud the work of the point guards at the top, whether it's Jay and Chavez or it's Chavez and Jared San Jose. The duos at the top are just phenomenal. The way they move the ball is unreal.
Right, and we're going to look at some of the highlights from the first half. We can see Jason Cardenas is just absolutely wet.
Number 3 is just driving
Yeah,
in.
number 0, Hamilton, has just been unstoppable on the other end as well. He has most of Pasadena's points as well. As you can just see, he drives at will, but Jay Yoon always finds an answer to that. It's just a back and forth game.
Players like Jay Yoon and Chris Garcia just come back with those points that number 3 and number 0 Hamilton comes back at. So we can tell that we still also have a really big threat in the paint. I think Chris Garcia has been doing phenomenally well defensive-wise. He is able to stop the ball not only at the block, but when his man is all the way at the top and he just finds them.
Yeah, definitely. I think in the second half, we just got to shut off the paint. I really like the lineup of Chris, David, and Jay. Like, those are huge guys, and you put them in the paint, it just stops Pasadena from going in the paint at their own will and just making them take those outside shots, you know?
You can tell players like Garcia and Chen, they scare players like Hamilton. They're just so big and have such a good presence. Although it looks like they're a lot smaller, their presence is phenomenal. The way that they can also help move the ball around even though they're at the paint is something to applaud.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of the Pasadena side, Bryce Hamilton, like I mentioned, he has over 15 points. He's just been the catalyst for their offense. If I'm Arcadia, I need to try to, in the second half, deny the ball or double team him, because he's just getting what he wants and uses that athleticism, and that he has the entire layup package. And yeah, as long as we do that, I feel that Arcadia has a chance, down only 5 to the Pasadena Bulldogs.
Now, while they have Hamilton, we have Cardenas. Birthday boy Jason Cardenas is doing amazing. With 6 corner threes, he has just been sinking them in, and he is hot, hot, hot.
I know. He's just been bringing the heat. Hopefully he can bring that same intensity into the second half. Yeah.
It seems like both teams are going really fast-paced, so it's hard to decide like who's going to pull out in the end. Both teams don't seem to be showing any kind of tiredness, and they both seem to be sticking pretty well to their starting lineup.
Yeah, hopefully we see in the second half a little bit more slow pace, because I don't know if Arcadia can keep up with that intensity and maybe try going to the free throw line a lot more, because I know players like Jason, Jay, will feed off the free throw line, and get easy points.
Arcadia doesn't seem to be drawing as much fouls, but they are doing it impressively well at the free throw line when they do get the opportunities. You know, players like Chavez and San Jose, they do get the ball a lot, but they're passing it around at the top, and they don't get a lot of opportunities to get to the free throw line, and I'd like to see them shoot more.
Yeah, definitely. The Chavez and San Jose combo has been working very well. They can just break down the full court press, and not only that, they play very, very good defense.
All right, so that's it for our little talk at the first half. We'll see you next at the second half. welcome back. If you guys are just joining us, we're going to start the second half with Arcadia 30 points, Pasadena 35.
Yeah, crazy first half. I mean, Jason Cardenas with 6 3-pointers, Jay Yoon with a lot of points, and Pasadena has just been very, very intense. It's been very intense on both sides of the field. So just
you can tell that both these teams are a good match for each other. So stick around to see what happens.
and the game is starting with Pasadena again with the first possession.
2 swings the ball to 4, gets it to 1. 2 gets the ball again at the left wing. 3 swings it to 0. Number 4 gets it in the right corner, swings it back to number 3. Number 2 gets it at the top, swings it to 4 in the corner. Can't get a look. Passes it out. 15 seconds on the shot clock.
And
2
that's gonna
pulls
be
up for the shot, and it's good.
Number 2, Darius Brown, with their second 3-pointer of the game. You'll live with that though.
Looks like Pasadena is no longer doing their full court press that we've seen so far for the whole game. So let's see how that changes our dynamics. Chavez is getting there's a play call. Number 2 fouled Chavez. Sounds like the bench and the coach are just really advocating for Arcadia to step up the energy. And 2 with an easy steal and layup.
Darius Brown with 5 quick points, and they want a timeout right away.
Wow, Pasadena pulled up with 5 points real fast in this quarter with a 10-point lead.
Yeah, he follows up his 3-point shot with a quick steal and just makes it a 10-point game within 50 seconds of the second half, I'm sorry.
The audience for Pasadena and Arcadia seem to be going head-to-head. So not only is there a tough battle on the court, but in the bleachers too. This just intensifies the game and just makes it so much more exciting for us to watch.
Seems like there's a competition in the bleachers, like you said, and I'm sure it's going to get even more crazy as the game progresses.
Coach Dante Bell seems to be really hyping up the team and asking for the team to keep up the momentum and never stop slowing it down. So hopefully Arcadia can control the pace and keep it fast-paced as they do. San Jose
almost gets away from the double team.
Jay gets the ball, passes it, and Jay, misses. 3 gets the ball. Looks like Arcadia's doing just kidding, not doing a full court press. Gets it to 1. Number 2 gets the ball. Pasadena controls the game. They're watching number 0.
Watch out for number 2, he might pull up.
Number 4 has the ball in the corner. Tries to look for the open man. Swings it back to 2. 2 swings it back to 3. Only 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 4 goes all the way around. Baseline.
They gotta watch the 3 right here. They gotta watch the 3.
5 seconds. 4, 3, and it's off. San Jose gets the ball, gives it to Chavez. Chavez dribbles up the ball. Swings it back to San Jose. San Jose drives, but can't find a look. Pass it out to Cardenas. Cardenas passes it to Chavez. Chavez pulls up for the 3, and it's short with an air ball.
And that's
Pasadena goes in. And Bryce Hamilton again, just making those easy buckets. Looks like Arcadia has a 42-30 lead.
And just like that, it's
Pasadena
7-0 run. Arcadia needs points fast.
Anthony gets the ball, passes it into Garcia. Jay goes in. But it's off.
A lot of
Jay
contact
goes
there.
in.
Surprised there's no foul.
The ball's still Arcadia ball. Jay and Chris Garcia never back down. They are such a strong threat and just have such big bodies that they just won't back down. Chavez gets the ball.
Here's Cardenas.
Finds Cardenas again. Cardenas gives it to Jay at the top. Garcia's looking for a look, but San Jose gets it. Looks like Garcia's wants the look. Garcia sets a screen. San Jose can't get open. 3 seconds.
He's got to
2
pull
seconds.
up.
Oh, and it's long. Oh, and the buzzer. With the air ball, it seems like there's a shot clock violation.
If you're Arcadia, you might want to go inside more. Maybe go for mid-range or something with a bigger high percentage, because right now they're not getting what they want.
Their defense is still rather intense, but looks like their offense is slowing down a little for Arcadia. I think it's because Pasadena is no longer playing the high-pressure defense, that Arcadia is no longer doing their fast-paced offense that pushes them really far.
Yeah, that's a very good point. As you can see, as you just let them sit back and develop the play, and there's not that many holes for Arcadia to attack and cut through, and getting a lot of stops on the Pasadena side.
Arcadia really needs to start controlling the pace of the game, and I think that's the only way they can get back the lead. Chris Garcia is doing well guarding the paint with them only staying out tied. One kicks it back out to 3, drives in, but the shot is long. But Hamilton gets the rebound.
And puts it in.
Although players like Garcia and Yoon are keeping them outside of the paint to score, they're still not getting those defensive rebounds that are going to save them. Cardenas gets the ball and swings it back to Chavez. Chavez loses the ball. And Pasadena gets it. Paddock to Hamilton.
And Hamilton with another finish.
And
Arcadia is scoreless in the entire third quarter. We need points fast.
The score is now 46-30. Pasadena has gone on 11-0 run, and Arcadia just can't seem to get their pace back. The momentum that Arcadia had the first half just seemed to disappear in this run. And Pasadena, with those amazing offensive rebounds, are just putting up the points.
Arcadia forced to call a timeout right there. It's a 13-0 run by Pasadena.
It's surprising that Arcadia had such a fast pace and high momentum of the game that they lost it just so quickly.
I think it has to do with the blitz that Pasadena comes out. As you can see the replays, Hamilton is still getting what he wants.
If you look at the replays, it's all points for Pasadena. I don't know what it is about Arcadia, but Arcadia has lost the momentum that they had at the end of the second half. I think
it's got something to do with Pasadena just going in and just setting up the defense properly. I mean, when Pasadena is as organized as they are and they don't have to track back from the full court pressure, they get to do what they want essentially.
Arcadia's got to put in some energy leaders, not just people who can control the ball, but can control the energy for the team. Players like William Wang, just at the half, was telling the team how important it was to keep up the hype and to hype the team up, but they seem to lost that, so hopefully they can implement that into their game. It looks like David Chan has subbed out Jared San Jose. So it seems like that they're going big because they don't want to have the scores in the paint. The audience is deafening in this gym.
Yeah, essentially it's all PHS at this juncture, but maybe a little bit of a run will get Arcadia back in the mood.
Jay gets a ball, drives in, but doesn't seem to get a look. Tosses it to Chen. Chen doesn't do anything with the ball, but passes it back to Yoon. Yoon at the top.
Try going in the paint. Try going in the paint.
It goes in. Oh, and it's in and out. Arcadia seems to grab the rebound. Oh, but David Chen has a good putback. Arcadia finally gets their groove back on. So then Pasadena now has the ball.
That's an easy cut right there and an easy shot by Pasadena.
I think a problem with Arcadia is they stopped swinging the ball as much. And the reason why they stopped swinging the ball is because they're no longer getting that pressure from Pasadena. And when they get that pressure, they're able to find the holes. But now that there's no holes, it's really hard for Arcadia to find good looks.
Wow, what a finish.
And two with another layup. And now they're just pulling away.
It's a 17-2 run
52 to 32. Arcadia went from a 5-point deficit at the beginning now to just a 20-point deficit. Wow. Cardenas for the three, and it's off.
Even Jason has gone full at this point. And Pasadena is just pushing.
Bryce Hamilton again with the ball, dunks it in to number 3. No, there's a steal from Yoon. Yoon gets the ball, passes it out. Cardenas finds, looks up to Chavez. Ooh. There's a defender on Chavez. David drives in, pulls up for a floater, and it's off. Garcia gets a good rebound, puts it up, but doesn't
There's no finish and no foul called either.
Garcia is getting a lot of great looks, but he's not finishing these shots. Yoon gets a good, strong rebound.
We've just seen a lot of reckless play in these last few minutes on the offensive side. There's no scheme going on for Arcadia. They're just throwing up shots, and it's not falling at the moment.
Arcadia has had a great first half, and just the momentum is gone. I don't know if it has anything to do with the crowd or the audience, but Arcadia needs to hype it up.
The goal is to get it within 15
Red
if you're
called a
Arcadia.
timeout. Pasadena called timeout. So let's see if Arcadia can reconvene and hype up the energy. I genuinely believe that Arcadia just does a lot better with pressure on them. When they're forced to go fast and have that fast pace, even though technically Pasadena controls that pace, Arcadia just knows how to burn them. Now that Pasadena's controlling it and making it slow, it's really hard for Arcadia to figure out.
And that's evident right now. You can see that we've only gotten 2 points after Pasadena made that little switch.
And it looks like
And we seem to have a cheerleader about to do something.
Oh. And the Pasadena cheerleaders come with a threatening little... Oh, and Arcadia comes back from their audience. And we have another girl landing her own stunts, and she's not even a cheerleader. Oh, it looks like she's hyping up the audience. Looks like the audience is now getting emotionally invested themselves in this rivalry. Arcadia really wants this W, but now with a 20-point deficit in the third quarter with 2 minutes left, who knows what will happen in the game.
If I'm Arcadia, I cut this lead, try to cut this lead to 15, and then see if we can make a big run in the fourth quarter.
As long as Arcadia keeps up a fast pace, I think they can do really well. Cardenas with 3, and it's a wet 3 again. Cardenas.
Three-pointer number 7 for Jason Cardenas.
7 threes already. Today is just his day.
And that's an easy cut.
Oh! Number 3 goes for a dunk. Number 4 and misses. 32 played heavy defense. Jae Yoon goes in for a layup and misses. Chris Garcia goes back up, but it's fouled. And it's called jump, not a foul. Garcia and Jay are just huge threats in the paint.
That's another foul right there. And just like that, Arcadia getting a little bit of momentum. I want them to give the ball right back to Jason here.
Players like Garcia, Chen, and Yoon are just so aggressive in the paint. They just got to finish their shots and grab those rebounds instead of lobbing them back
That's
up.
a turnover right there.
Oh, and they pass it back out, and then 11 with the layup makes it in. Pasadena 54, Arcadia 35. Only a 19-point lead for Pasadena. Hopefully Arcadia can pull through. Jay knocks it out, and it's way too long for David, and the ball's knocked out. Truly, the ball movement just has stopped for Arcadia during this quarter. When they're no longer swinging the ball, it's just too much ISO and too much individuals that it just doesn't work out. Looks like sophomore Zane Hogel is going to be subbing in for someone soon. With 1 minute left.
That's just too easy right there.
Oh, and 2. With nice handles, just gets in a nice layup. Anthony Chavez takes up the ball.
They just get through it without any hesitation. Their handles and physicality are just too much.
Cardenas again for another 3! He is so on fire with 8 3-pointers!
This has got to be some sort of record if he keeps this up. You'll live with that. You'll live with that. You'll live with that.
And the shot is good. Arcadia's pace is just really slowing down. Pasadena has obviously got 24 just shoved Chris Garcia, and there was no foul called. Surprising that the refs didn't call anything. Oh, Bryce, number 11 with the rebound. Garcia. Zane Hogel subs in for David Chen for only 7 seconds left.
We have
There's only 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Sophomore Zane Hogel subs in for David Chen. Jae Yoon takes out the ball, passes it to Chavez. Chavez gets the ball, dribbles up, and a foul is called. And a foul is called. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Number 2. Not a lot of fouls this game.
With 5 seconds left, I'd try to locate Cardenas, maybe off a curl for a quick 3.
Looks like players Garcia, number 24 and 0 on Pasadena, seem to be getting in a little debacle. I don't think Garcia is getting a lot of calls that he wants. Yoon takes out the ball right behind the half court on this sideline. Gets it to Chavez. Chavez looks for the 3, and it's wet! And for a good 3, Anthony Chavez closes out the third quarter. The score is now 41-59. Pasadena has pulled up with an intense lead.
Ends up bleeding a little bit.
It was pretty brutal seeing that we were only down by 5 at the beginning of the quarter. Hopefully Arcadia can get back into their groove.
Yeah, as you can see, it was all Pasadena early on. They're just draining every single layup, even making the occasional 3. I mean, it was just really bad for a stretch in Arcadia. Remember, we were only down 5 going into halftime, and now it's 18. But hopefully Arcadia can use a reversal of fortunes and maybe get this game at least close.
I truly believe that the direction of this game has been because of pacing. Pasadena has just taken over the pace of this game, deciding when to go fast and when to go slow. And that's the reason why Arcadia had lost their lead. Arcadia needs to regain the domination that they had from the first half. Arcadia has not been going fast enough for their speed, because when Arcadia goes fast, Pasadena can't keep up. They need to keep that up, and the dynamic between Chavez and San Jose just needs to come back, because I think that's truly is how they got around from the Pasadena defense. Pasadena was very strategic though. They saw that their full court press wasn't working out, so they ended up doing a smarter defense and confusing Arcadia with a lot slower of a pace. Pasadena starts with the ball. If you're joining us now, it is the fourth quarter of the game. Pasadena 59, Arcadia 41. This is an intense game where the third quarter was a big surprise and went all to Pasadena.
And he's gonna
Number 2 for a long 3, and it's wet! It was a nice long 3, almost like an NBA 3 right there.
And that's just confidence right there, that they're gonna win. They think they're gonna win the game to take a shot like that.
Cardenas takes the ball, tries to get around him, but just can't seem to get around. I don't think he's long enough. Knocks it into 33. Garcia loses the ball. 24 gets the ball, drives it, ooh! And Bryce Hamilton with a monstrous dunk.
And we see the first dunk by number 0, Bryce Hamilton. We've seen a lot of layups, but he pulled that one out of his locker for the first time.
Looks like the Arcadia team's getting a little frustrated, especially Garcia, since he's getting a lot of the bad calls against him. Just players like 24, 0, and 11 on the other team are just so big and outnumber the amount of big guys we have on our team. Gets it to sophomore Zane Hogel. Zane Hogel drives in, but loses the possession.
Another turnover.
Number 0 drives in
for
another dunk.
This is training practice at this point.
Pasadena pulls away 64-41. Looks like San Jose is going to be subbing in.
Another turnover.
And they lost another possession. With number 4 with another dunk. Dunk on dunk on dunk. Pasadena, I don't know how you're doing it.
The lead is just growing and growing.
And a timeout is called from the Apaches. I don't know about you, Bradford, but this dunk contest is pretty fun. Too bad that it's not from our team.
Yeah, I actually have never seen a barrage of these dunks where the two-handed or the one-handed by Hamilton. I mean, these are all very, very nice dunks.
Oh,
Too bad it's not on the Arcadia side, but still makes the game a bit exciting.
Arcadia just hasn't gotten their groove back. They're not swinging the ball enough for them to regain the control of the game. They really need to find the dynamic that they had at the first half, where all they did was swing the ball to find the open shots. Now it just seems like they're going a lot of individual action that just isn't cutting it. Pasadena has great defense, and a big threat is that they're just bigger. Our big guys, they're huge and they're really strong, but the only thing is that we just don't have enough of them. You can tell, though, that our players are getting a little frustrated with the pace of the game. But we can't step this up. There's no doubt that if we keep up the high energy. In now is Jae-yoon, Chavez, Cardenas, and the ball is stolen by number 2. And Zero finishes with the alley-oop. And the audience is unreal. Arcadia, quiet, and Pasadena insane.
Another turnover.
And another turnover from Pasadena for another 2 points. The score is now 72-41. At the beginning of the half, it was only a 5-point game, and now it's hard to see hope in this. Will Wang is back in the game after having been hurt, and looks like he still has the energy to keep putting things up. Wang is going
in. Hopefully we can get this back to under 30 with these 2 free throws by Will Wang.
Let's see if Will can sink these free throws. And the first free throw is off. Number 4 is subbing in for Bryce Hamilton. It looks like on the floor now is 4 out of the 5 starters. 4 out of the 5 starters with Will Wang subbed in for Chris Garcia.
And it seems that Pasadena's leaving all their starters on the field, on the floor.
11, dukes it in. 24 goes around. I was surprised that there was no travel called. I mean, how many spin moves can a guy make without being called travel? Chavez has the ball, swings it to Cardenas. Cardenas gets trapped in the corner. San Jose gets the ball again, finds Jay. Oh, but the pass is long and they lose possession.
Able to string that together. Frankly, Arcadia looks flustered out there. I mean, the intensity of the Pasadena defense is just so strong right now. And it's really hard.
You can tell that everyone on Arcadia is frustrated, from the audience to the coach to the players. I'm telling you, the big thing that's stopping Arcadia is that they're no longer swinging the ball. They just need to pretend that the pressure is on them like it was in the first half. And Will Wang drives in, kicks it out to Jae-yoon. Jae-yoon fakes him out, passes it. Jae-yoon goes in for an easy 2 points. 24 passes it to 2. 2 takes out the ball. Chavez on top. Look like they're going for a man defense. Number 2 drives in, passes out into the corner.
And
11 pulls up, and it's wet. Pasadena's just making everything from layups to mid-range shots to threes. They're on fire. Will Wang gets the ball, finds San Jose. San Jose knocks it to Cardenas, and Cardenas, it's long. With only 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game, it's hard to see if Arcadia can pull through. 24 with an easy layup in.
Everything just seems to be going in for Pasadena at this point. I mean, he just punched that up and it went through the hoop. Like, it's insane.
Arcadia just seems to be a little too quiet now. Anthony Chavez is being subbed out for number 25, Sean Liu. I think this is the first time he's being subbed out. Looks like the Arcadia audience has given in a little. The score is now 81-44, Pasadena. Cardenas has the ball. Looks like they're double teaming whoever has ball.
More turnovers from
Cardenas
Arcadia.
passes it to no one. Arcadia just is losing their momentum. They just can't seem to find the right pace. Number 0, Hamilton, is taking up the ball with Sean Liu on him. Number 24 at the top, big man pulls up for the 3, but timeout was already called.
With just a blink of an eye, we just kept seeing Pasadena make layups and layups and more layups. And it started as a very close game in the second half. But
these replays are just Pasadena over and over again.
yeah, these are not the same replay playing over and over again. They're just every single possession.
Pasadena has just done amazingly in the paint. The energy of Arcadia, the second it died, Pasadena took over and just stomped on the energy. And now that Arcadia has lost their momentum, it's hard to see if they can pull through anymore. Both from the audience, the team, and I think the bench, the energy has really died. Arcadia just needs to swing the ball and get back into that teamship, the team camaraderie that they had that was really evident in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, just the whole confidence of the team was raised by 3 notches in the first half, and they were playing great defense, playing at their own tempo, and not forcing turnovers.
Who knows if Arcadia can pull over with a W, but hopefully they can cut down the loss. Oh, almost another turnover. Cardenas goes in, drives in, and goes in for a nice layup. They're going on man defense now. Jay on number 0, Hamilton. 2 both really well-rounded players. Hamilton drives in but doesn't make it. Cardenas holds the ball. And Cardenas takes it himself. Gets it to Yoon. Yoon goes into the corner, drives in, pulls up. Ooh, and a foul is called. And a foul on the floor is called. Number 24 is fouled. It looks like player number 21 is subbing in for Hamilton. Who knows if Hamilton's going to be played back in? It looks like that it looks like both Arcadia and Pasadena are starting to just sub in their bench. Seems like it's almost the end of the game.
It seems like they're just dumping out the bench on both sides in a way.
It looks like now that both teams just see that there's no light to the end of this tunnel. Will Wang gets the ball, swings it to Yoon. Yoon drives in, pulls up, ooh, and is get fouled. A nice foul drawn by Jae Yoon.
Jay's had a pretty good game tonight. He's probably our second highest scorer. And yeah, he's just been able to kind of stop the pressure at some moments, take control.
Jay has just done really well staying consistent throughout the game. I think something that a lot of the other players haven't done is exactly that. By the second half, a lot of the players have died down in their energy and just felt beat after not making the shots, but Jay is still trying and puts a full effort, as he does every game. He's an important asset to our team. Let's see if Jay can sink in this next. And it's good. The score is now 48-81, Pasadena up. With Apaches in the bonus, actually. 24 gets the ball. Swings it out to number 21. 21 dribbles. Finds number 3. Number 3 drives in. It just looks like there's no more bodies to stop Pasadena from driving in.
Yeah, there's really not much we could Arcadia could do at this point because of the momentum.
Jae Yoon drives another foul. It's all he can do now. Jay is really just taking account, making up for the rest of his team slacking off.
Just trying to earn as many points as he can.
It's really impressive that Jay, though, still keeps up the momentum while the team is slacking off. Number 14 is now subbing in for Jason Cardenas. Jason Cardenas has had a relatively amazing game considering the shots that he's made. Hasn't had much except his 3-pointers, but man, were those shots important.
One more for Yoon, and it seems now that Arcadia is dumping the bench.
And Yoon misses the second free throw. It looks like Arcadia and Pasadena is just subbing in their benches now. And it's the game of the benches.
Oh my God.
with number 24 with an impressive
Seems that
dunk.
everybody's dunking on Pasadena.
Man, is this a basketball game or a dunk contest? Who knows? Hogel gets the ball. Number 14 gets the ball. Drives in baseline. Oh, but gets contested with a sick block from number 23. 23 embarrassed number 14 with a sick block right there. There's a 1-and-1. Number 24. Looks like number 24 made contact, and now Arcadia is 1-and-1. I think player Jae-yoon will be shooting again. Oh, it looks like there was a technical call. I think it was from number 24's a little bit of too much celebration after his dunk.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to add to his highlight reel.
I understand the energy of having hype and feeling excited, but with a lead this big, I understand that the refs could call a tech for a little bit of showmanship. Yeah.
Because let's not forget, Pasadena might be good at some sports, but when they play sports that Arcadia is good at, maybe they won't be shown any mercy.
Jae-yoon missed 2 of the 3 free throws. See if he can sink the last one in. And he sinks it in. Arcadia gets half 100. Looks like player number 30 is subbing in for Jae-yoon. And it's purely bench against bench. With 2 minutes and 22 seconds left, Arcadia is down 35 points. Pasadena with 85 and Arcadia with half 100.
Let's see if the which of the benches perform better.
It can be a new exciting kind of game, see a new different dynamic. But, 10 misses his layup. It looks like Pasadena, their bench reflects a lot about their starters.
It's still very tall. I mean, most of them are at least 6 feet.
The way Pasadena plays their bench is still very similar to how their starters play. You can tell that the starters, the senior leaders of their team, set a good example for the underclassmen who are on their team right now. Arcadia, on the other hand, they don't seem to be able to swing the ball as much as the starting 5 can. Maybe it's the momentum also, but I definitely think that the first starting 5 has the best dynamic with all of them together, and they had the best opportunities to get a lead, but unfortunately it's not happening. Number 14 misses his first free throw. The score is now 87-50, Pasadena with the lead. It is the 4th quarter with only 1 minute and 48 seconds left. 14 misses.
I think it's just Pasadena was just too good in the second half. They came out with relentless energy, and they just blitzed Arcadia.
Sean Liu dribbles up the ball. Sean Liu loses possession, luckily saves it before the half, and it's knocked out by number 23 in red, and it's going to White's ball. Number 3 takes up the ball, pulls up for a long 3. Oh, and it's in and out. Ooh, number 30 gets a good rebound over the Pasadena team. Misses, but Sean Liu gets another good rebound. Number 3 sees if he can drive in, pulls it out to number Zane Hogel. Zane Hogel pulls up, and it's a good shot.
Good shot.
Although Zane hasn't got a lot of playing time, I see a lot of potential in him. Plays a lot like his brother who just graduated from our school. The score now is 52-87, Arcadia losing. It is 4th quarter with a minute left. Number 23 posting in, pulls in and makes it.
Not sure what happened there, but it seems that Arcadia is winning the battle of the benches.
Looks like Arcadia is still going a lot of individual playing. Number 3 tries to drive in, can't find a look. Kicked it out to 14. 14 kicks it out to number 3. Number 3 drives in the middle. Passes out to Zane Hogel. Zane Hogel for the shot. And it's good! Zane Hogel has a very pretty mid-range shot. Seems to be going in. 23 goes in. Ooh, misses the shot. Number 30 has good defense, but... And I think that's an and one for Pasadena. Number 23 at the free throw line. Let's see if he can sink these in. Maybe they can cut it to an even 90. And Pasadena gains an even 90 with Arcadia 55, Pasadena 90. Number 3 dribbles around, passes it to 14, dukes it in. 14 tries to find someone in. 30 goes up, and a foul is called. He'll be going to the free throw line. It's obvious, though, that these players haven't given up. The bench still is pushing and still shows some resilience, which is good. But you can tell from both our audience, like that we just lost our momentum. And the first free throw is off.
Well, in hindsight, this is not a bad performance by Arcadia. The first half was just an absolute thriller, and yeah, it just kept everyone in the crowd entertained.
For the audience members, at least they got some kind of show at some time. The first half was an insane game. Number 25, ooh, with a nice corner shot, similar to Cardenas. Arcadia is doing a full court press. Number 12 takes up the ball. Number 5 gets it. Looks like Arcadia has a pretty good press system. And it's off. 1 second, and the game is done. That's it. Arcadia 58, Pasadena 90. And Pasadena's audience seems to storm the court.
So we can see not too much to see in the second half.
Not much to see from Arcadia from the second half. You can tell that the first half was a lot of dunk contests, and it looks like Chris Garcia is getting a little heated on the side. The audience, the team just seems to be a little bit in everyone's face. You can tell that the tension is really high from both the audience and the players.
It seems like a lot of talking on the sideline.
Right in front of us right now, you can tell that there's a lot of tensions. Wow. You can just tell that Arcadia took that loss pretty personally. A lot of the team
in the end, though, there's a lot of good takeaways for Arcadia. It shows that they can hang for a good amount of a game with
there's a lot that we can take away from this. We can tell that Arcadia is a real threat when they control the pace. But the second that they don't have control over the game, they lose it. Arcadia really needs to just continue swinging the ball and keeping a good dynamic between the starting 5. Arcadia has a tough battles considering that we're a lot smaller than most of the other teams in our league. But Arcadia really can, I believe, step it up as long as they keep up good momentum. And that was a tough loss for Arcadia. Definitely an exciting game. The first half had everyone on the tip of their toes, both Pasadena and Arcadia.
Yeah, we showed a lot of promise in that first half. I thought it was going to be a real good game in the second half, but I guess it wasn't to be. But there's still a lot of good to take away from Arcadia.
From the get-go of the third quarter, you knew that Arcadia lost the pacing of the game. When Arcadia swings the ball and can just find the open man, it's really hard. We saw that Pasadena just couldn't keep up with their fast pace, but now that Pasadena figured out that they need to control the pace, Arcadia lost it.
Yes, essentially when they switched it to full court press to regular man-to-man, it was all over for Arcadia as they only were able to allot 25 points in the entire second half, whereas Pasadena, I can't even count how many points they scored, honestly.
Pasadena pulled through, and you can tell that they won the game and they deserved it. So
right.
We'll get back to you. And thank you for listening to APN live stream. I'm Lauren.
And this has been Bradford.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you guys next time.